That's fine. I already have like lunch already like prepared. I warmed it up because it's just like leftover. Because I made gyudon.
Ooh.
And
Gyudon,
also,
that's
I know how to make a lot of.
powerful.
I love cooking. But also I love eating with chopsticks because my roommate is in charge of cleaning the dishes, and half the time he doesn't do forks. Yeah. And so I'm like, chopsticks are like the easiest. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's the easiest way to get him to do the washing up.
Pretty much. That's why I mostly eat chopsticks. Thanks.
Okay, I'm back. I got myself some delicious apple juice. Let's go.
I'm drinking cider because it's...
Is it fall yet? Because I love cider.
I mean, it's the UK, so we just drink cider all the time to mask our pain.
Okay, I learned that, like, lemonade in the UK is just automatically, like, carbonated.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay. Right.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
I've been live for a little bit, so...
Yeah.
Boink.
So am I. I'm just sort of like...
I'm just kind of waiting for... I'm just trying to send out the stuff to the other Discords I'm a part of.
Oh yeah, there's also that, isn't there? Ooh. You know, I always forget to do those.
Yeah.
I wish you could automate it.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can, get yourselves how it's called specific bots from GitHub who do it automatically for you. But you need to set those up.
Yeah, I'll probably have to like learn how to do that. And boink.
GitHub is difficult to navigate, I must say.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see if my friends will at least watch, because I know they like Monster Prom.
I like
My
monsters. Ooh.
Oh, hello. Hello, Plague Doctor. Alright, I'm gonna move Kenta between us, so this way Sigi can crush him if he cheats at rock, paper, scissors.
Look at me.
Yeah.
You need to find a nail and nail me to the wall like a picture frame.
Back when my brother's around, I would have him behind me, like on the wall. Good times, good times. Let's see here. I need to like go through my things and start creating like groups in my OBS because it looks messy.
Oh my god, Yamako's live.
Yeah, I'm live. But yeah. Are you okay? You sound like you're dying.
I mean,
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I had to click that.
Yeah. I was gonna say, that you have to click the thingy.
Yeah, I'm gonna open up my monster. We can do a full game. I'm free until like 6 p.m. So I'm here for you guys for like 5 to 6 hours.
Okay.
Sweet.
Do we maybe wanna do introduction?
Oh yeah, probably.
Ooh. Damn it.
Who are we in?
Doing
Who
a
are?
very lazy stream today.
Yeah, Hello, the Plague Doctor. Thank you for joining us. Hi everyone. I am Yamiko Heba. I am a potato-powered robot. Thank you. I just like to play all sorts of games. I tend to do, I guess, indies and roguelikes. But yeah. Boink.
If you don't know me, I'm Max, the Mysterious Android X, and I'm the most hardworking, coolest, best, most popular VTuber that's ever been.
Can I have a fact check on that?
Sure. Let me just fact check it.
Snopes says no.
I mean, Snopes ruined the career of many a people. They have been trying to destroy me for years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, you do work hard, though. I will not
Yeah.
deny that.
yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, I'm Max the Mysterious Android X, and I like playing lots of Japanese games and talking about Japan and being, uh,
A weeb?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Sorry. Oh yeah, I'll be eating like rice, which is wonderful because I can eat it silently and I won't have to mute myself.
That's okay. Today is a
Yeah.
lazy stream.
Mm-hmm.
So I am the Ziggy bot, also known as the Ziggy. I am just a simple little robot, and I play Let's Plays on YouTube. Yeah,
Really?
it's
Oh yeah, I know
very
you do.
Nice to meet you.
I see some of the games that you play, Sigi, and I'm like, oh, Siggy's gonna play. Like Siggy's playing that too. Like when I'm starting to think about playing a game, and then I'm like, oh no, I know I can't play it because I don't want Siggy to think I'm copying him.
Oh no,
Or
play.
okay,
I don't know. I play like my mood says. Hey, it's time to play some Elden Ring. No, it's time to play Cult of the Lamb. It's Minecraft
I
time.
love.
Play everything.
Yeah, we need to like make like a robot VTuber server. That'd be like super fun for Minecraft, but I have no clue how to set up one of those things.
Oh, I can set one up for you, but I just need to give give people permissions and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be fun. And today we're gonna get ourselves a hot date,
Yeah,
right, guys?
Yeah, we're literally fighting over the robot. We're trying to figure out who can smooch the robot first. That is what's.
We actually have access to the Eldritch horror in this one, so I might
I
focus in that one.
I just want to hold the robot's hand and then just talk about like our favorite hobbies together. Doesn't that sound romantic? Hydrate. Oh wait, I forgot to turn on tits. 1 minute, please. I gotta turn on my tits.
Wait,
I knew I was forgetting
you
something.
Hello, Sentai.
Santa. You mean
He says
robot?
hello, Sigi and Yamako as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot to mention to everybody, to those who are new and joining us. I have they them pronouns. Just to let you know, I am a non-binary robot. But I can turn my tits on and off. Everyone has seen that. Yeah, let me see if I can do that real quick. I think it's this one. Yep, see?
System,
Boink,
right?
boink, boink. Well, yeah, but I also have a toggle that I can turn my boing boings on and off.
Okay.
Wait, you mean you're literally talking about breasts?
Yes, I can turn my
thought it
boobas
was
on and
just
off.
I thought
Yeah,
it was a,
see.
I,
Boink.
I,
Oh, that's my glasses. There we go, see? Boing, boing.
I,
Now it's flat.
Ah.
Booba. Booba be gone.
I thought tits was like an open.
It is.
You know, it was a.
Yeah, well, it is. It is. It's both. It's okay. Anyway, I gotta redo that redeem because somebody did a hydrate redeem.
My world has been destroyed.
The more you know.
I don't know how to process this.
So I
What do you
wanted
mean
to
by you
ask-
don't know how to process it? Manage your quests.
I wanted to ask you. You talked the whole time kissing the robot. Wait, the robot is not the official main cast that you can date, right? Robot is somebody who is separate, right?
Mhm.
Uh,
Let's see here.
I
I couldn't
think
figure
it's
out
just
how.
something that's added in.
Okay. I couldn't figure out when or how I followed you. Seems like it was through Getting Over It, though. Yeah. I haven't played Getting Over It in a while. I do apologize about that. Something happened, and I may have finally lost my cool for once. But thank you for coming back, little Fraggin.
Well,
Eee.
you can try out Jump King. Trust me, I tried to play it and I stopped. And I tried again, and then I stopped again and again. And I questioned my whole life, why do I play this game? Jump King.
All right. Are you guys ready to play some Monster Prom?
Yeah, no worries. Either way, I'm always happy when people come back and see me. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and complete it all. Be prepared for, because I forgot to... Hopefully it's not too much hydration. Yeah, we're gonna mark them all complete. Yep. It's complete. Let's go. JK sucks. Stop playing it. Nah.
You know what?
All right. Who wants to be the narrator? I actually do have like a narrator voice, but y'all won't be able to hear it. It's only gonna be on my stream. Yesterday, chat. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say if you want to be narrated by all means.
Okay, I'll just turn on the narrator voice if you guys want. I'm sorry if you guys can't hear it, but it'll be funny on my end.
You ready? Let's go.
Let's go.
Sticky High School, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who am I? Who are you?
Yeah, I'm player 1.
Alright, I'm gonna... Okay.
I get to pick. Oh, actually...
Who's player 1?
I think I'm player 1.
Oh, okay.
It's Max.
Do I want to be the yellow guy? Do we have preferences for colors?
Oh, can I be the void person? Because that's a gender. That's definitely a gender right there.
Sure thing. I'll be the zombie because I am a rotting corpse myself. And, you know, I vibe with that.
Aw. Wellness
Right.
contest at least. Do the female version of Ifrit. I don't know. I have like other like genders.
Pronoun is
Ah, you can do pronouns. That makes me happy.
I believe now I am choosing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna with that zombie girl.
Oh, so cute. What?
Ziggy. Okay. Okay.
Oh, do you want to... Oh, wait.
I meant the girl with the flaming hair. Oh! Oh, custom name. Okay. Link. Yay! Oh, I gotta turn the voice back on.
And we have yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasize about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. There. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Ah, he failed a couple classes. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf roughly who compensated for his roller swabbery with a stupidly huge heart. Okay, so he also had a few years. Liam Delancourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Holly Geist, 22, Quashirark, a party ghost with an insatiable insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And there, Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made gorgon with merciless sense of business.
Oh.
It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We'll have 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we'll have 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. As I already said, we are young and unafraid, and we are ready to start.
Let's go.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna not do the narrator voice anymore. I'm good. All right, all minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Okay. Worry no more. We're using PhD and BS to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
Yay!
Okay.
Probably
Sure.
Okay, do we each have to do this? I wonder.
We probably have. They're probably just different for each person, right?
Uh,
Oh.
okay.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so Be visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? Arbert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert. Excuse me. Will do everything he's commanded to do for the app by its users. I mean, that already exists. Greek agoras, like literal Greek agoras, reinstated in our cities, place where felicity and the arts were discussed by the greater minds. That social media I want is to log
I like the
into.
demon.
Bullshit. It's your regular social network, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed by the money goes to the people. I mean, I was just gonna say like that one sounds like it's turned real, except for the part where you get paid.
Oof.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that's the most realistic one. Robert.
Okay. I
Really?
think I gonna go. So I was thinking, right? I wanna pick a character who is a little bit more of the party, fun side, not so serious. So I'm gonna go with the bullshit. It's your regular social network, but each time someone shares news that it's supported by real facts, they are texted, and the money goes to people exposed to that bullshit.
Lurk. Okay, I hope you have a good stream. Oh, thank you. Okay. Next big craze. I have no clue how like Lurk is set up. I have no clue if that's set up in my stream. I'm so sorry if you are unable to do that. Someone's gonna have to teach me how to do Twitch. I'm gonna do Robert. Ah.
Coolest reality show would be 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into. Oh no!
Are you saying that you're trying to seduce me?
Maybe.
No.
Has Monster Prom turned it into real love? Seducing a potato into marriage somehow. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs, and society wins.
That sounds amazing. The last one.
Yes, I agree.
I don't know. I'm caught between like something that might actually do good for the world, or seducing a potato.
I mean, it works if you can. Do you want to get married for tax reasons?
I must go with my heart. Potato wins.
I want to see 8 rich people fight in a weekly challenge to see who's the best of at giving money to me.
Okay. Perhaps I can seduce myself into marriage somehow? But then again, people in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs and society wins. I don't know, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
But also...
Potato.
Potato. I don't know, chat, seduce me.
Potato.
I'm gonna do this one. Oh, okay.
You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for?
Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to 3 standard wishes. Aim to not be so cliche. The genie of wishes so mainstream. Infinite confetti. His friendship. A rainbow that you can eat. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle like it. I can grant my own wishes.
Chug, 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 chug.
Yes.
Are you okay? I had to mute myself. Like, my GERD's pretty bad, so I have to, like, mute 2 things at once now.
I will pick the rainbow one. A rainbow that you can eat.
Welcome to the Alphabet Mafia. Okay. I mean, honestly, I can grant my own wishes, but also, can you imagine how awful infinite confetti would be? Do I get to choose where the confetti would go? Because I have a list of people.
Also,
Maybe it's like a monkey's paw.
Who's gonna clean it after?
Okay, you try to negotiate up to 3 standard wishes. I'd have to hire a lawyer, that's expensive. A genie in wishes, him to not be so cliched, so mainstream, his friendship. I can grant my own wishes. Cause like I'd rather just like let him go. This poor dude's just been in the bottle for forever.
He doesn't even
Well,
have
no.
his
Okay,
answers,
okay, okay. If I drink him and then I poop him out, he is then free, right?
Yeah, but what
Then
kind of
again, I could
life
have
is
his.
that afterwards?
Well, I mean, like he just has to be like digested. Like he was in a small, like itty bitty container for thousands of years, so like 24 hours isn't like that bad.
I mean, it depends what the inside of the bottle look like. Maybe it's like a Pokeball from Pokemon. Maybe it's just a big ass mansion. Who knows how it looked like?
Well, because they said like genie in a bottle, so I'm assuming like anything from like one of those spray bottles down to like a shampoo bottle.
Spray bottle.
Yeah. Okay, this is hard. Do I drink? Okay, okay. You know what?
Get free, genie.
Because, like, yes, I get his.
I didn't want it like this way, Al. Why did you do this to me?
You're
Oh my
free,
God.
genie. You're free. Fart reverb. All right, let me see here. Okay, okay. All right, I'm stuck between chugging him and his friendship. Can I still be his friend after I chug him? I'll just.
Your friend afterwards.
Ah.
Ooh, Miranda.
Okay, so who do I go after?
Ooh, Biscuit VT is raiding with a party of 4.
Ooh, congratulations.
Congrats.
Hello, Biscuit. Welcome, Raiders. We're playing Monster Prom.
Yeah, they missed me like debating on whether it's ethical to poop out a genie.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see.
believe you got the vampire one.
I got vampire?
One,
Yeah, I believe
two,
so.
3, 1, 2.
Well, how do I check?
I don't know.
I think it just starts you off with like a little bit more of them.
Yeah.
I don't think it actually matters that much. Let's
Just
see.
wing it.
Auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have decided to give you a figurative blowjob. Ooh. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. To creativity.
Let's go.
Suddenly a chill runs through you as if the very fabric of reality is in danger. Scanning your surroundings, you quickly discover the reasons for feeling. Holly and David are together, and they're bored. Damien! What? I must have fallen asleep for a second because nothing is on fire. I know, right? Crazy, huh? This happened in the last 47 minutes and I'm dead.
But you're already dead. Okay.
I mean, I'm literally actually dead, but also I'm dead because of how bored I am. What if we just... Oh, fuck. I'm so bored I can't even think of something to do to not be bored. Ah, help us, somebody please cause a sexy problem.
I love the fact I can now abuse my own nut thing. My nut the sound thing. I love it.
Send in the party goblins or break the 7 seals and release Crack-a-Lack Thul, the world fucker.
I don't know. Have you seen like the Labyrinth? Party goblins sound pretty insane.
Yeah.
I mean, David Bowie is a pretty sexy problem to have.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when he had that cod piece on.
Yeah.
Did you know that in a fun fact about the Labyrinth is that David Bowie got hit in the face by a flying chicken?
Really?
What?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Because they had like live chickens on the set for like
Mhm.
the things. One of the
Yeah.
things was like they were filming, I think, part of the music video at the same time.
Mhm.
And one of the chickens like walked in front of an industrial fan that David was like being blown. with to like make him look dramatic, and it got carried up by the fucking fan, and it smacked him directly in the face.
That's amazing.
Let's see. Party goblins, crack-a-lack. Party goblins, crack-a-lack.
Before you choose, can we just appreciate how well the costumes look in the
Yeah.
play? I just think to myself, the whole budget from this university went straight to the theater kids. That's awesome.
Yeah, most of the time, like, they kind of send it to, like, the football department for some reason, and, like, they always, like, cut the art budget, and I'm like, art's important, too.
Party goblins, I can't decide.
Do you want to flip a coin? Have Google flip a coin.
Which is the sexiest option? I mean, he's called World Fucker. That's gotta be sexy, right? I gotta go with the World Fucker. So smart. Using a cursed sword, someone has stupidly enough to give you the shadow the word separating the World Fucker from our world. He emerges onto the mortal plane with a noise like a million throw sticks slit at once, wreathed in bloody vapor. These are the end times that the ancient poets forlornly prophesied. This realm will rot like the maggot-riddled corpse it is.
You know what? Fair.
Sick. It's the World Fucker. World. Yas! Hey, World Fucker, what a party! Crackalack Fool speaks with the voice like a snake eating itself. He says, "Hell yes!" You all head off to party at night, leaving a trail of flaming wreckage in your wake. The world is doomed, but at least it's not boring. You get +2 fun and +1 boldness. Oh yeah!
Oh, let's go. So I got 6 mods: boldness 5, creativity 4, charm 4, fun 5. I'm rich as heck. Let's go.
Go get some some hookers and cocaine or whatever's legal in Germany.
Not much.
I know. I'm like half German, so yeah.
Yeah. You know what? This is my first week in the university, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to class. Let's be a nerd.
You can't spell class without ass.
Hey,
That's
sometimes
right.
nerds are like the most freaky deakies.
Yeah. Today you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending a class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain these mods.
I have to turn up you guys. I'm gonna turn you guys up in Discord.
Yo.
I'm gonna turn them up.
Is the sound
I'm gonna turn you guys up. I sometimes I forget that, like, thank you, Slepner near. All right, continue on, guys. Sorry, I keep forgetting that, like, my headset is different. The volume in my headset's different than the volume on stream.
I can turn myself up if you need, guys.
I already turned you guys up in Discord. How's it, guys? Is it better? Thank you for letting me know.
Wrong music. There we go.
Test.
Blah blah blah.
Boom chakalaka laka boom.
I'm gonna just turn them
chakalaka.
up in the background on OBS and see if that works. Does that work, guys?
Yo, pado.
I'm assuming yes. Still lower than my sound. Okay. Alright, is that better? Test, guys? Sing a song. Sing me a song.
Yo, what's
Blah,
up?
blah,
It's
blah,
me.
blah, blah,
It's
blah,
your
blah.
boy. It's your TV. Yo, what's up? We're playing Monster Prom.
My name is Max out of here to say I hate robots
more?
every day.
Okay. Alright.
Yo, Max, how you doing?
There we go. Okay, there we go. I think it's about equal-ish. Is that good, Slepnir? Back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
You noticed Vera showing off an elaborated new necklace to Miranda.
Thank you.
They are the crown jewels of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. What's this word? I don't know how to pronounce it. Merger.
Acquired, yeah.
Do you like them? Oh yes, very much. Such a shame about the Lumerian royal family, though. Oh, what that they're all dead at the hand of their own servants. No, that was unavoidable. Once the turned tragedy had taken place, they were no longer loved by their subjects.
Wow.
Where the hell is my desktop music?
Feared, you mean? Oh no, fear is so scary. Love is what matters. I could not disagree more. You better settle this dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Oh, okay, it's time to choose. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. Buy their houses, burn them down, then replace them with a water park.
Yeah.
You don't need to convince anyone, just make everyone who doesn't love you disappear. Okay. I mean, if I pick the one with the house, burn them down, it might be better if I wanna go with the road of Vera, right? But I kind of wanna go with Miranda this time. So I think I gonna convince anyone. Just make everyone who doesn't love you disappear.
I mean, fair, honestly.
Ah yes, this is a daily strategy. The amazing thing is that once the bad people start to disappear without explanation, even people who used to be bad start being very good. It's like magic, and so humane.
What do monsters know about humane?
Do you happen to know where your father put all those people who disappeared? Oh my god. Put them, no silly, they disappeared like a magic trick. Ah yes, I see. They probably eat them.
Mm.
Oh, plus to charm
I mean,
and
somebody
smart.
has to go to the glue factory.
Reason never to visit Miranda's kingdom. Nice.
My turn. Let's see here. Bathrooms, outdoor, library. Let's go. Oh, you guys took the other. Okay, I'm gonna go to library then. I'm 8.
Like a nerd.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's something new.
That day you spend some time on the library PCs mining some bitcoins. Heck yeah. This is
Yeah,
supposed to
let's
have
go.
something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. I'm out here burning down the forests.
This game has become dated.
But you guessed that nobody
Agreed.
actually has any effing idea how it really works. That is probably true. I gained 2
Bitcoins.
bitcoins, which is equals to $2,000, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money.
At least something.
Let's get. Hey, I have $7. Let's hit up Taco Bell. Dollar menu, baby. You're bored and doodling in your notebooks when Damien suddenly appears. They have me down pat for college and high school. What the F is this doodle? Is that me? Am I cuddling shirtless with Liam? Oh no, he found my secret porn stash.
But
Yes, and Liam is the top.
Ew.
What? Dude, if you're looking for a shortcut to the morgue, this is your lucky day. Give me one good reason to not cuddle your face with my fists. Oh, is he just like gonna
Number
hold his
50.
hand, like his face in his hands? Oh no, they discovered your erotic fan art of them. You can't think of any way to calm down the both of them. But maybe the right answer can calm down one of them.
That was weird.
What the F is this? This effery, dear Damien, is art I present to you, Yowie. It's called hentai, and it's art. Don't be silly, you don't want to fight me. You're clearly fighting against your urge for cuddling. I'm gonna go with the route with this. It's called hentai, and it's art. Not so
Ooh.
creative. What? Yeah. What? Oh, okay. Liam, you're the know-it-all here. What's this? I think it's some nerd thing. Okay, I just checked it out on my phone. At least it really seems related to Sherlock. At least half the images in the search results are all about it. Are they talking about like the Doctor Who Sherlock fandom tag that's on Tumblr?
Yeah.
A nerd thing,
That's a
say no
thing?
more. Now let me
It's-
show you my original form of art disemboweling
What the
buttholes.
heck?
Actually, that is an ancient art among other people from the island of... Shut up, Liam! Damien didn't
Ooh.
disembowel you, but he still kicked your butt big time. And
Oh,
your
no.
sick yaoi skills were no use in saving you. You lose 1 fun and 1 boldness. No!
What's this?
Decide
Yeah,
player
let's do
order.
challenge. Let's do a challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Just test. Can anyone? Can you guys hear everything? Okay. In
Yeah.
In
Yeah, let
chat?
me...
Hello.
Hello!
Hello.
I just wasn't sure if you guys could hear the music. I'm kind of I'm like, I'm too sexy to
Bum,
do
bum,
this
bum, bum,
audio
bum.
stuff.
I can do it. I can do something sexy, kind of. At least everyone likes it. Ada, ada. Ada, ada.
Ooh,
Ada, ada. Ada, ada.
damn.
Does that work?
I mean, that's
That's something. Ooh.
Are you
I didn't
okay?
expect it.
I'm so sorry. I need to get a new microphone because this one isn't like the greatest, but I need to get a new one.
wow.
I've had this one since... Let me do math. I don't have my phone. Where's my phone? There it is. Let me do some math because I've had it since 2019. No, not even 2019. When did I graduate high school?
Jesus.
I've had it for at least 5 to 6 years.
I mean, this was a good arara. Wow. Didn't expect it.
Sorry.
Okay.
Wow.
Challenge. Everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Giraffe.
Cat.
Rabbit.
Player order is decided on how hilarious it would be if Sigi died after being attacked by 8 of the selected animals. Start debating it. I'd be giraffes are naturally the funniest animal.
But then again, if you do it like Monty Python wise, the rabbit.
Yeah.
I kind of
kill a
like
rabbit?
the rabbit.
I don't know. Kind of cliche.
Yeah, but you need the holy hand grenade. And giraffes are just weird deers.
That sounds like
think
giraffe
about-
hatred.
think
and
about
we don't
it.
live for that on this channel.
Think about 8 rabbits gonna try and kill me. Can you imagine 8 cute rabbits with a butcher's knife running after me and killing me, stabbing me to death? Well, giraffes is also funny. 8 giraffes standing around me doing the T pose and punching me in the face to death. That's funny.
Oh, I thought that the rabbits would just kind of like start nibbling you from the ankles up.
Oh, this is also funny.
Because they're like...
Oh, it's left as like a skeleton afterwards.
Yes.
It would be pretty funny. But I'm
Austin
imagining
Pfeffer!
the giraffes are like just using their necks to like just reel
Yeah.
back and just like
Boing,
nail
Giraffes
you
have,
into the
like-
ground.
Blue tongues, and that's weird. That's kind of...
I mean, I picked cats, and if you think about it, cats can kill somebody. Do cats eat people if they die?
I
Yeah.
think they can, but like at some point the cat kind of realizes that you're no longer like it's at that point of survival because they no longer have the human that normally like lets them outside, feeds them, takes care of them. It's no
Yes.
longer there. At that point it's just kind of like a survival thing. So it's
Yeah.
not that they don't love you, it's just that you have now put a creature in a survival state.
Yeah. I mean, I like the rabbit's idea more.
Woo!
I think,
Oh, yeah.
Yem, you need to decide first, right?
How do I decide?
like-
Is
Oh,
it
okay.
me?
I'm gonna
Okay.
vote for myself. Did I not do it?
No, I think I've got command because I'm hosting.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's say yam. And then
And then giraffes and cats are the last.
Hmm.
all right,
It's time to go back to school, guys. Oh my god.
lunchtime.
I always ate lunch in the library.
Oh,
We
it's the cat girl.
Oh.
You know, she is actually a secret dateable option.
Really?
Ooh.
You know?
Oh, I get to choose.
Yeah. Who are you gonna sit next to? Who do you wanna canoodle? Yam.
Canoodle.
I'll go with like the princess because at least she's loaded. I find Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously. I don't like my food to touch. Have you found it yet? I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food is an art, not a science. How hard can it be? It's just silverware. Just silverware? And I suppose the food in your food pick is just food. No, it's a metaphor for post-urban consumption in a post-modern industrial mega society. Well, my silverware is a metaphor for silverware? Yes, is that not enough? It's more than enough, but can we hurry along? The lighting is perfect right now, and I don't want to lose it. You're in a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you can speed up the selection process. Okay, demonstrating my knowledge.
Oh.
Try the picture fork. It's the fork for taking pictures of. Nothing changes elegance like taste. Tastes like a gloating spoon. Ah, nope.
Ooh.
That's not the one I wanted. Whatever. The picture fork. Miranda, why don't you suggest the picture fork? I don't know. It just seemed too on the nose, and a fork doesn't belong on one's nose. But look, this fork. It's so vintage, slightly tarnished, silver. It's a pineapple.
Filial.
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 Yes, it was. Oh, sorry. Yes, it was manufactured thusly by the Pallant Quaintsmiths. Don't tell me that. It makes it less authentic. Just place it in the correct location for my food pick. Very well. The correct location is across the plate, as if left haphazardly while enjoying a delicious meal. So nonchalant. I love it. Liam's so impressed with your selection, he spends hours with you after lunch picking out filters you missed class, but it's worth it.
Oh, let's see. Ooh,
I didn't get the one I wanted. No.
And I've already made good road with Damien, so let's try and kiss him.
I keep accidentally getting like the nerd, but that's fine, I guess.
You got the nerd. You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of a spooky national bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup. All right, we'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe? Because we only have so much C4, Damien.
Yeah.
That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points out a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled Police Ogre. That's the Police Ogre. He's got eyes on all the way around his head. Never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat. Can we blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him.
Just blow him up.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Max, we'll cut you in on this heist if you can solve the ogre problem for us. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera and Damien can react, you rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera. Eat the pickle.
Eat the pickle. Just the pickle. Pickle is funny.
Eat the pickle. Pickle time.
I mean, that would remove it from the equation. Yes! Quick as a flash, you snatch the pickle off the table and bite it in half. Yes, success. Suck it, ogre.
Success. Success apparently tastes like pickles.
You know what? I take it.
Hey, if this works out, Damien will be the one doing all the sucking around here.
Ooh.
That doesn't actually solve the problem, but Look, Vera, now the path to the vault is clear. We can blow it up and walk out with the cash. But the ogre is still there. The map doesn't lie, Vera. I see no ogre. Fine. Why don't you two just rob the bank then? I'll focus on my illegal drug trade.
At least she's
You're having a
honest.
share of my romantic eyes with Damien. Together you eat the actual ogre, just like you ate the pickle, and everyone knows police ogres are the ultimate aphrodisiac.
Okay. So, if I pick the cat, I can buy stuff, right?
Yeah.
Let's take
What
a
would you
look.
buy?
You buy items that can like help you in situations later on.
How much money do I have actually? Oh,
You have
I'm
9 money.
pretty. That's nice. Ah, you missed me and my shit, huh? Worry no more. All this shit can be yours if you have the money, not me though. Relatable. Okay. What do we have?
Is that a Bob Ross?
Yeah.
Yep.
Had a little
Motivational
accident.
poster.
Just, beat the devil out of it.
High school social life.
I
is
get that
hard.
reference.
Hiring peer agent is total thing. Event. Uh-huh.
I think those give you events.
Yeah. I don't know actually. Dragon. Oh, fanfic
It-
about dragon.
Scaly fanfic?
It's about 2 bad dragons.
You know what?
Wow.
Let's go with it.
One night, no limits. Go to
That's the
IKEA if you
spirit.
want one night stands.
Oh, that's terrible.
Challenge time.
Decide player order. Do we want to do another challenge or do we want to do random?
I'm cool with whatever.
Let's go challenge again. Everybody choose an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Sex pissed.
What?
A sex
you need
pissed.
You need a occupation.
That's an occupation.
What did you say?
A sex pissed.
What is that?
It's a person who sexes for you.
I thought you were trying to say like a sex therapist?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
I'll do.
okay.
I'm blinking out. Occupation.
A job.
Teacher.
Okay.
I got a job for you right here.
Yeah. I want to be a therapist for dogs.
Ooh, that's nice.
A lot of
It's-
therapy going on.
Yeah, I train them therapy dogs. Actually, no, there are places in California where you can take your dog to go get therapy.
Oh, interesting.
Player order is decided based on how likely it would be for Max to get a job as the selected occupation at the same point. Start debating now. Okay, you guys debate.
Okay, so once again, the dog therapist thing, you don't actually have to be a licensed therapist to actually do, because honestly, it just seems like a scam at this point, and any college that gives it out is probably like one of those diploma mills, so you probably just have to pay enough money to get the degree on your wall and then just start looking at people's dogs.
You went to Trump University, didn't you, Yam? Admit it. You went to Trump
Actually,
University.
isn't that like an MLM?
Yes, it is.
No.
I mean, let's be honest. Teacher, I would say, is the second choice. Dog therapist, I like to be the first choice, and then the sex therapist would be the third choice, because Max in this case is a zombie. I don't know if zombies are that.
Hey, necrophilia is a kind of love, Sigi.
That's still disgusting and illegal in many places.
I mean, let's
Maybe where
see
you
it
come from.
in the monster from universe, right? Let's say Max is in the act of doing it, right? And then he start moving and he loses his arm, his foot. I don't think that it's gonna be selected as a first choice of job. I would say dog therapist, then maybe teacher, and then maybe, you know what, spiky picky.
This
well,
is
at least like the dog would bring back your arm.
this is necrophobia. This is necrophobia.
I'm actually misophobic. I don't like touching disgusting or dirty things, or even things I perceive as disgusting or dirty.
Oh well, that's just a mood. That is.
Well, no, like it's all the time. Like it's like public is hard. I don't like touching doorknobs. I want to wash my hands constantly. It's awful.
Oh, have you? There's a thing I can show you. For that.
Do not know. No, I do not want to see anything gross, please.
No, it's not a gross thing. It's a nice thing. It's a thing that can help you with it. Okay, so what you guys decide? What did you guys decide? What was the?
I don't know, Yam, what do you think? I think that your choice would be the first one, mine the second, and then Max the third one.
Sounds
what do
good
you
to me.
Okay. It's democratic.
It is Siggy's go, I believe.
Ooh,
Yeah.
baby.
Oh wait, no, it's Yam.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Where am I going? I guess
then
I
the
will
cat
go
is in,
to
okay.
class. 1 minute, please.
Oh my god, he's so cute. The little guy on the shoulder.
Nope. Okay. Oh, whoops. He's a bit better, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you excelling at cliche movie tropes.
Oh.
All I got's is smarts. Yep, and valuable life insight. Yay! Okay, okay. In class, you're having a hard time looking at the unspeakable eldritch relic you're supposed to be painting, when Liam and Miranda thankfully provide you with distraction. Okay, what are you talking about, Miranda? That relic clearly represents the futility of man's quest for meaning in the world of consumer goods. But how do you, know that, Liam? To me, it just looks like a gruesome and horrific offering to a pitless god, like Uncle and Thema used to make. That's why it's easy, Miranda. When I want to discern the true meaning of a piece of art, I simply
Pick it up.
really clearly planted label explains, make it up.
Oh.
I don't make anything up, you buffoon. My paints it's objectively correct. Yeah, I agree with Liam. He sounds like he knows what he's talking about after all. Perhaps. Are you jealous? Shut up, Liam. I'm used to it. The social isolation I experience is entirely to do with jealousy and nothing at all with me being a butthole. You are a butthole. Can you, teach me to objectively understand the meaning of art? No. Curse you, cruel fate. Liam, okay, and are you after that? Dang it!
Oh no.
No, I'm terrible at this game.
So here's the thing, right? In the first week, in the beginning of the week, I decided it's time to go study. It's time to get better grades. And now I think it's time to get party. It's fun time, guys. It's time to have fun. Oh shit! Hey,
She
last
remembers
night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer quick, given the dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets. Oh. Can I just, you know what? The gift that keeps on giving.
Is it like a white elephant gift?
Let's go with it. Let's see what we get. I know the composition is not that great and the color palette lacks depth, but fuck you, it's a gift.
The look of disdain on her face.
Yeah, like those people who don't accept their kid's gift. Just put it on the fridge, you'll be fine, okay?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna be. I think I'm just gonna be single on prom, which is fine. I never went to any of my proms.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I
Well, I
went
didn't
to
wanna-
my prom. It was fun. It was chaotic. It was a big party.
Well, I didn't want to go because like half the time they always like put prom like on or near my birthday, and so like I just didn't want to celebrate my
Ooh,
birthday
okay.
with like a bunch of people I didn't care about.
Go. Let's see. Gym, bathroom, auditorium. Gym, bathroom, auditorium. Where would Damien be hanging out? Let's have a gym or bathrooms, I think.
Gym, maybe gym. Or wait. Maybe bathroom. He seems edgy enough to be whole time in the bathrooms.
Do you think he'll like do like wall graffiti?
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits and you gain 2 boldness.
But you're in the bathroom, you have to give a shit.
Ugh. Later, you see Damien packing a bag. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm going away for the weekend. To detention. I have fucking detention again.
On the weekend?
I mean, maybe Saturday only.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Are you okay with me swearing, Yam? I was like,
That's
I wasn't
fine.
sure because you. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I know it's your centering yourself, but I was like, shit. Anyway, why you just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with booby traps that poured silky piss on whoever opened it. And I mean, I didn't even set anything on fire this time. Why am I talking like this? Let me spill the tea. This school is strict as fuck. Anyway, just brainstorming some ways to keep things entertaining, but fucking ditching. Do it. Do it. Just fucking do it. Do it. Cross-species economic and social barriers to make lifelong friends with a diverse group of students in detention. Find out through silly dancing that you're we're not doing the fucking Breakfast Club, or we're doing the Shia LaBeouf reference. You know.
I mean,
Two
Damien
things.
looks like Shia LaBeouf.
I have never seen Breakfast Club.
Me neither.
I've seen a little bit of it. It is actually a good movie from what I've seen.
Let's see. Which one do I hate more? Or hate less, I suppose. Shia LaBeouf, Breakfast Club. Shia LaBeouf, Breakfast Club.
What do you think until now? How big are your chances to be close with Damien? Is Damien somebody who you wanna be close with or not?
Hey, if it gets me laid, I'll do anything.
So I get the impression of Damien, he is a little bit simpler, so he won't get it this whole cross special economics and social barriers thing. So maybe just do it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I should like.
Oh! Damn, why didn't I think of that? I mean, I just did, but I didn't consider it serious as an option. If I skip detention, what are they gonna do? Give me detention?
Yes.
I could do anything, like a bonfire out of the desk, jerk off in the potions, and I'll just skip detention forever and wreak as much havoc as I want. Fuck yeah, havoc. I mean, that's basically how it happened at my school. It's just like, were you a pussy? You went to detention. Did you give a shit? No, then you skipped detention.
And then you got more detention.
Yeah, but
like,
you just
if
skipped it. It was the ultimate fuck you to society.
Not really. Like if you skipped it, they just call your parents, and then you get into even more trouble at home. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And-
the people whose like parents didn't give a shit were just like,
Oh yeah. That's true.
Unfortunately, I did not have those kinds of parents. Can't relate. Sorry.
I only got detention once when I was in high school. I would say I was a nerd, but you'd have to be smart to be a nerd.
I
was like,
actually also got once detection, but the reason why I got detention was in my school there was this hallway where we would always sit before, right? So I got pushed against my teacher, and he got mad at me, and that I got detention for that.
Aww.
Oh, something happened to me. Weekend time, you're with Miranda, Liam, Siggy, and Yam. It's Liam's apartment. Because tonight is game night. Game with a Y?
Game night.
Damien has got a late house surprising. Ring.
Did they not
Hey,
have any of the
guys.
clothes?
I'm voiced by Aaron Hansen.
Really?
Yes, that's
I didn't know that.
That's 100% true.
Really? I was thinking about like switching tracks to like the himbo to like see if maybe he's easier to seduce, but I don't know.
I don't know. I
Maybe
mean,
you
he
can
is
try.
voiced by Aaron Hansen.
Yeah,
So-
perhaps not.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm shitting on Aaron Hansen. I'm sure he's a lovely guy.
I don't know.
I don't know who this is.
Aaron Hansen is one half of the Game Grumps.
Yeah.
He's-
Well,
Okay.
Yeah,
Game
'cause,
Grumps, I
like-
know.
yeah. I used to watch the Game Grumps all the time. Like a lot of their older videos I really love, but like the newer stuff I just doesn't interest me for some reason.
Yeah, I was very similar. I was like, I don't know. The jokes seem to get less funny, and then
Yeah. Well, I
mean,
mean,
I
like, go ahead.
we
No, it's
did
just good.
grow out of the jokes. Maybe it was.
I don't know. They seem to just like censor themselves a lot more, and it was like
Oh, okay.
kind of killed all the funniness.
Yeah, because like it feels like Aaron has to like put himself through a filter now instead of just popping everything in through his head. But I do like the fact that like, because like Danny has stayed the same, and Danny's music is pretty good, so I do listen to like Danny's music, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same with me. I was like, you know what? I was probably much more of a fan of Oni Plays stuff to begin with, anyway, and then Oni Plays was just like, you know what? Those guys do not censor themselves at all, and it's like, you know what? That's genuinely funny because you know it's not like mean spirited. It's just they're saying whatever off the top of their head.
Now
I
that
don't
you
know.
say it, he looks like this guy from Game Grumps, actually, from the design here. I can see it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he is actually meant to be based a little bit off of Aaron. I don't know if
Mhm.
Damien's meant to be based off of Ross. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Ugh. You do realize we can all see that it's just a huge old owlbear, probably disguised as a high schooler, right? Rude. Yeah, Liam, you don't. What is? What does Aaron Hansen sound like? Oh, I'm Aaron Hansen. I don't know how to be funny anymore. Yeah, Liam, you don't see us accusing you of being a huge owlbear, probably disguised as. This isn't what he sounds like. This sounds like fucking Markiplier. Like a sedated Markiplier. Scott is technically right. We haven't done that, therefore I feel inclined to trust him. Whatever. We can play some games. Can we play some games? Heck yeah.
I like the
And before you
expression of
even
Damien.
try, no, Miranda, we're not playing your version of Risk where you start with a huge underwater empire. If you did, it did sound funny and it turned out to be completely unfunny. What about? No, not werewolf either. We won't play that until you learn that you're the werewolf. Only when you get the werewolf card, and not just always. Right, we should totally play. Not Cards Against Monster Kind, Damien. It requires no strategy nor skill aside from making vulgar jokes. We get it. You'll like it because it's totally wrong. Today we're enjoying a refined and complex Euro game, and you know it's a Euro game because they spend more time learning the rules than actually playing. It's called Chess 2. It includes deception, dice, deck building, an auction system, dozens of figurines, and hexagonal tile placement. After 3 hours of learning the rules and an extra alpha proper setup, you start
Oh my
playing.
gosh, no.
But it isn't long before Olga starts wreaking havoc and
You got this, Olga. Do it.
destroying
Save us.
everything.
I get bored with
Hey.
Monopoly.
Yeah. I mean, I love Talisman, but my god, you can only play that maybe like once every 3 years.
And Cards Against Humanity is funny.
This is not nice. Okay, brace yourselves. Olga might actually be a wild owlbear disguised as a high schooler. We thought it might be cool to sneak a wild owlbear into game night because of reasons. Sorry, we thought it would be super nice and inclusive for owlbears. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome back to my Five Nights at Freddy's play. Oh. My apartment, my beautiful and minimalistically decorated apartment. It's just being destroyed also. Is she somehow winning?
What the-
Cheers! You need to save game night before. How will you subdue a wild amber? Your only logical way to seems to be by beating her at chess too, but she's kind of super good at it. It'll take 2 proficient tabletop gamers to beat the Alba. You know, you kick ass, but which of your friends is also amazing at tabletop games? Sigi is the best at games. She plays Russian Pictionary once a month, and if she's still alive, the only way that can only mean she always wins. Yaman's a legend among board game players. They are one of the 3 survivors of the Monopoly game of '98. Which escalated from technically on a dice roll to one of Australia's national tragedies with victims in 2 digits.
I love how like I managed to survive Monopoly, even though I just admitted earlier I hated Monopoly.
Yeah.
I probably threw in the towel first, like after like 5 turns.
I'm sorry. You're being subjected to. Yeah, we need to call you back into action.
That's fine. I got it. I'll get Boardwalk ready.
Oh, not so. Oh, you jinxed me. Your bad luck jinxed me.
I told you Monopoly's boring. You shouldn't have.
Oh, we're not very good at it, actually. What the heck are you doing?
Oh my god.
That doesn't seem like a smart strategy. And I'm pretty sure those tokens you're using aren't even from this game. You're like really, really bad. Ah! Okay, so according to this card you drew, now you and Yam have to roam the forest in such as 3 golden berries. That's weird, there aren't any forest tiles in chess 2. No, I'm pretty sure it means roaming the Ansville forest in such as 3 golden berries. Lame.
Wow, come on, dude. I don't know why
The
my
rules
chair's
are,
so,
Max.
cranky.
Yam, please leave my house and go roam the forest. You spend the rest of the night looking for those stupid golden berries. If it's anything but fun, you and Yam hear the distant laughter of your classmates
Oh,
and you
they
lose 2
ditched
balls of
us! They pulled a Jerry on
Oy.
us!
them.
Boy.
Oh, I told you not to do it! I told you not to do it! I told you that Monopoly's boring. I did. I even warned you, because, like, when it comes to Monopoly, I give up.
It's all your fault, yeah.
No, it's
all your
not.
fault.
I told
Yes,
you that
it
Monopoly's
is.
boring
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
should
yeah,
have
yeah.
based it off of that.
I
Oh, yeah,
distinctly
yeah,
remember
yeah.
you saying how good at Monopoly you were, how much
No,
you
I
loved
didn't.
the
I said I was
game.
bad. My older brother was the one who was amazing at Monopoly, not me. And he even played, like, Fortune Street and Monopoly, like, on the Wii for fun.
What the heck?
The Wii.
I know. Unfortunately, he's not around
Giga
to
chat
take
move.
any comments, so...
Oh well, time for another challenge.
He's probably gonna show up in my dreams and go, "You talk smack about me," and I'm like, "You should have been here."
Spider-Man.
You go
My Neighbor
directly
Totoro.
to jail.
Spider-Man.
My Neighbor
Ever-
Totoro.
Every choose a movie, say your choice out loud to us. The Dark Crystal.
Spider-Man.
My Neighbor Totoro is very sweet and wholesome. It'd be hard to make like a 10-hour remake of that.
Dark Crystal. I've actually never watched it. Is it this with those puppets?
Mm-hmm. But I
Yeah.
think that like the Dark Crystal though, you could delve into like people's backstories. So I mean, like
They
a 10-hour remake
They
would
they,
actually make sense.
They did technically make a 10-hour remake of the Dark Crystal.
Okay,
and
so
it flopped
probably.
horribly.
But I mean, like, how are you gonna like fill out the gaps of like My Neighbor Totoro? It's a very simple story.
I mean, yeah, that is. It would be.
And you said Spider-Man?
Yep, Spider-Man.
They could probably
just-
do like an ultimate Spider-Verse with all the Spider-Men ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'd be
Yeah.
And I mean, let's My Neighbor Totoro. What could they do? They could maybe talk a little bit about the past of the parents. Then maybe go a little bit in the story of the child.
But
Maybe-
it takes place like over the summer though. Like it's a very short story to begin with, and then like
Yeah.
it would be boring. It'd be boring,
Yeah.
and nobody would
Yeah, yeah.
want
They
to
have to
watch
take
it.
They have to take like a 7.5-hour cat bus ride. Because the cat train system is down.
Yeah, well, what if they kind of like did what Evangelion did with the elevator scene, and they just kind of extended it because they started running out of budget, and it made it more awkward. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was like. Was that just they just ran out of budget? I thought
They
it was
literally blew the budget on like the first 2 or 3 episodes, and then they're like, by the way, you still have to make the rest of the series, and they're like, that's why like the final few episodes they actually use some of the animation stills and half-done animation cells, so like the pencil drawings and the cells, to like fill in the gaps along with like photos. Yeah, because yes, it makes it artsy, but also they kind of sort of once again ran out of budget, and they're just trying to make a silk purse out of a sow's ear.
Jesus.
That's fun. All right, which one's gonna be the worst? Yeah, we said My Neighbor Totoro.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably The Dark Crystal will be the second worst. And then
Yeah, I think the Spider-Man one would be pretty cool though.
Oh, we can do.
Oh, okay, I get to go first. Okay,
I'll be right back in just a second.
sounds good to me.
What's your plan? What's your
I don't
strategy?
know. I feel like I'm gonna end up with no one. I have no fun,
Who is,
no creativity.
your
I'm just smart.
Smart. Maybe you can go creativity or boldness.
I'd probably do class. Okay. I'll wait for Otto to come back.
I've seen that you played Cult of the Lamp. How do you like it so far?
It's amazing. It's so fun.
Yeah, agree. Do you use this Twitch integration system?
Yeah, I figured out how to use it, but then I had to like temporarily like disable it because they ran into like some issues.
Oh yeah, I like this game actually. How far did you?
So like I
Progress.
have it both on the Switch and on Steam. So like the stream file, I had to like restart it because I wasn't quite satisfied with like where it went.
Okay.
So I had to like restart it, but I am satisfied. I do want to play more soon, but I want to play more soon though. But like I feel like I don't want to like bother everyone with playing it again and again and again because I
Why
love
not? It's a fun game.
yeah because I love Binding of Isaac too.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
are you back?
I'm back.
All
I
right.
forgot that food intake was a thing.
Yeah, don't worry.
Now I've got
Mhm.
cold tacos, so oh well.
Oh no! Yeah, my rice is cold, but I'm almost done eating it. That day, you're astonished by some of the new stuff you learn in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid stuff with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class would actually be useful? What a nice surprise. Yay!
I think you.
Okay, later you
Liam
see
liked you.
Liam scrolling through his phone, looking like the embodiment of ennui.
Ennui.
Ennui. Whoops. Ennui means boredom, I think.
Hmm.
Hey Yam, what are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice? Magnificent, I could use some rather absurd advice. I was exchanging messages with the were koala on this dating site and it was all going well for a time, but I've grown tired of our exchanges. He's a bit clingy. And being clingy is my 7th biggest turnoff. What's the other 6? Right between sarcasm, illiteracy, and actually being a pickle and not a person.
What? Oh,
A pickle. The postmodern protocol dictates for me to ghost him but never talk to him again, but that's horrible and I would never do that to someone. You see, Liam, is handsomely mysterious yet a true. You're not handsome. But neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him, okay. Have an actual conversation at what an ordeal. So I've settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it, right? The thing is how can I convey this complex array of sentiments through a friendly language of emojis?
Liam looks like he has Crohn's disease.
Mm-hmm. Actually, my roommate has ulcerative colitis, so you need like a very specific diet. So, yep.
That's a
It's-
move.
Yeah. Very specific diet or you poop yourself to death.
Oi, oi, oi.
This one, little vampire growing disinterested and over. Oh, that's
I
the
like
one's
that.
the best option. Yeah! How come I didn't think of it? Which version should I use? Little vampire growing Why are these emojis so specific? Little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached to wear koala, or little vampire with silly hat growing. Ah, okay. Little silly hat. Ah, not okay. Let's go with the classic. Okay, sent it. He texted me back. Let's see. Oh, the wear koala being understanding of the little vampire's feeling and respecting them, even if a bit hurt emoji. I'm replying back with formally grateful and ready to move on poop emoji.
Poop emoji.
Look at this. He just texted me the emoji that's waving his hand like he's saying bye with an expression that says he's about to break all bonds, but without being resentful about it. Perfect. We solved this as a team. Cheers to us. Excuse me? And cheers to the creative people that have turned every complex feeling and scenario into a friendly and colorful emoji. You gained +2 charm and +1 creativity. Okay.
Nice.
Sure.
This was successful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the game. That day, I kicked out both back to play. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. Oh, these tacos are spicy. 2 charm.
I thought that was him yeeting a hat for a second.
Oh wait, maybe it is like specifically that who you are and meant to pursue it the first time. All right.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, I didn't know that could happen. Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
Opens between two of them.
But the two of them. Oh, it's Space Prince, the Prince of Space.
Oh, he's so cute.
Hey, what the hell? I was about to punch that noob. There will be plenty of noobs to punch my fearsome power when you are mine. What? I have traveled across space and time to find a fit commander for my armies and for my bedroom.
He reminds me of the Space Prince from Space Dandy, where Dandy like
Yeah.
hits him from behind at like a beyond the speed of light.
I've never seen Space Dandy.
Oh, you will love Space Dandy.
I know, I keep meaning to. Oh, you want to come over to your dump so we can kill people up? Fuck!
At least he's honest.
I wouldn't put it quite so crassly. Well, I would, and that sounds doper than hell, which isn't hard because hell is lame, but still.
What the
But if
heck?
Damien goes to another dimension to fucking kill people, how will he fucking kill people with you? There's only one thing to do. Defeat the prince's entire shitty hobbies using nothing but a calendar and a grapefruit. Show Damien a picture of the prince's hobbies wearing clown shoes and assless chat.
What the heck?
What? What's with the clown shoe?
I suspect that means big feet. And we all know what big feet means.
Big feet stink?
Big...
Hard to find shoes in your size?
Disconnected! What?
Are you okay? Hey. Ah!
I'm back.
It's disconnected. What do we do? Why did it disconnect?
Oh, no!
Aw.
Is the room still there?
I don't know.
5, 1, 2. No!
Oh. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Do you want to just do a short game then and try again?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh my god. Room code is 220.
Okay. Why can't we get a 420?
Where's Sigi gone?
Sigi.
Here, boy. Sigi.
Come here. Sigi, where are you? Siggy.
I want chicken. I want. Oh, hang on. I've got a thing I can do this joke with.
Pizza, pasta,
I want
put it in a
I want
box.
chicken. I want
Deliver
liver.
it to my
Yeah,
house
mix-
and put
yeah,
it
mix-
on my cock, my cock,
please
my
do
cock, my
it,
cock,
yeah.
my cock, my cock, my cock. Cheesy on my peenie and some salsa on my balls.
What? I got.
Why did you
I guess-
stop? I thought we were just being obnoxious.
Oh.
I'm gonna feed
Okay,
Kenta.
I don't know how people could be more obnoxious than myself. I get intimidated.
So you got intimidated when I decided to be more obnoxious than you?
Yes.
How? I thought this was like a together thing. You wanted to seduce the potato for marriage.
I mean, that I also want to do that, but I'm secretly a small, soft, marshmallowy, piglety creature. I'm a soft, squishy robot underneath my cold, hard, shockingly erotic exterior.
Ah, but I am actually a little tuber. I am the ultimate VTuber. Because I am a potato. Siggy.
Oh, the evilness. I think
Okay,
Sigi is legitimately gone. Where's he
Oh
gone?
no! Okay, let me.
I thought it might be my internet connection, but.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Like somebody DM him or something.
Yeah, hang on one second. I'll just pull up that spoofy Discord. There it is. I had it in the wrong bloody window. That's why.
I have like so many things like all over the place. I was not prepared.
Monster Kisses Anonymous is just me and you. Siggy is gone completely.
Oh no! Siggy, we can't kiss them all without you. We don't have enough mouths.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to kiss so many monsters. We'll see
Okay.
when. Let's
Alright, let's profile. I'm not even friends with them. Oh no. I had to send a friend request. I didn't realize I wasn't friends with them on Discord. Alright, let's do a short game then.
The ultimate faux pas. We're just gonna have to. We're just gonna have to be
sorry.
sexy together, yeah. Just gotta
Do
be.
I
Gotta
need to
be
turn on... Go ahead.
No, we're just gonna have to be like extra sexy because Siggy isn't here to be sexy with us.
Okay. Do I need to turn on my boobs? Oops.
I mean, that'd probably help.
Okay, I'm gonna put on my tatas and then see if that helps. All right, let's do a short game. Where?
Spooky high school.
Siggy,
The
you will not
sweetest
be
years
forgotten.
of our life.
You will
Back
not
then,
be
we were
forgotten.
young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we were, blah, 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 blah. Okay, do we want to be the same people or do we want to be different?
I kind of want to be the shadow person.
You want to be the shadow again? That's fine by me.
Yeah, I like him. Did you want to be him? Because I don't
No,
mind
no, no.
changing.
That's fine.
Okay.
I just like the Frankenstein girl as well. And it's like, no. We'll leave her out just because Siggy's not here.
Aw.
Custard now. Hey. X spells Max. Pronoun he. Go.
Okay, my turn. Why is my chair all squeaky? I don't know.
And we've yet to blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. This bunch of people that we all know.
The issue is like I don't know what they like. You know, I just can't figure it out.
Yeah. I think it's the case that you are supposed to pursue the person that you kind of get at the end of the thingy.
Oh, the quiz right here?
Yeah.
Okay, I have finally finished my rice. Hell yeah.
If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? Penis curse.
Oh.
Yeah,
Penis
you can't
curse.
rely. Yeah, that would be it. Your penis falls off, or you grow a penis.
Actually, do you know how many trans people you'd make happy? Isn't a curse just a blessing that you didn't want?
Well, as long as I could monetize it, you know.
Yeah, I'm just
That'd
saying
be
it's
fine.
like, if someone turned me into a frog, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be super happy, because, like, I don't have to pay taxes. I'm a frog. What?
Just the way you said it. I don't have to pay taxes. I'm a frog.
So who's winning? We had to start over because like the internet kind of got out. Who's got the most affection? I don't know, but I'm gonna assume it's me. Siggy's gone, so I had to turn on my booba. Because Max and I gotta be like sexy together because we're down one bot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exposed to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years. Oh, that would be me. I'd curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realize that all this time their partner was a wild panther in disguise. Then the panther viciously devours my enemy. Classic. Because of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into the new fad diets that feel like the new need to explain them. I mean, that's just me. That's literally just me.
I would curse if I could choose my own curse. I'd force it to be where no matter like what podcast they try to listen to, or every time they turn on the radio, or every time like music plays, they hear nothing but like the National Public Radio, because they're so boring and they just talk slowly like this, and they tell you about how the world is on fire and all the latest news, but they can't seem to even get out of the monotone, and
Welcome
I
back
hate
to
it.
NPR, where we talk very closely and softly into the mic, and
Yes.
you can hear every syllable that we make, and also the lip smacking of our mouths every time.
Completely so. Ada.
You removed all the sexual tension out of that. NPR can do that.
Yeah, sure. Nothing but adas. Ada. I mean, that's the one thing I'm okay at is like aras for some reason, and I have no clue why. It's not that hard. But also, like, I don't have like a kawaii like anime voice. I don't have like, or I don't know, cause like I can't talk like this all the time. You know, it's just not like it's just not feasible. Not at all. Ooh. Yeah. So yeah.
Your
no,
choice, yeah. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Curse my enemy. What would it do?
Oh.
Exposing the unsafe radiation over the course of several years. Panther in disguise. Classic. What did you choose?
I went with radiation.
Okay, I'm gonna do meeting obnoxious people who are super into new fad diets. It's a shame they don't have like MLMs for like.
School is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject. ASAP.
ASAP.
Turning people into your puppet through emotional warfare and deception. 101. I mean, that's MLMs again. Critical thought. I mean, damn, the country really could use something like. I mean, they're trying to remove that in American schools.
Bold of you assume that Americans think.
How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences.
Okay, like my roommate got mad at me because what happened is that he wanted to make an omelet, and he cut an onion because he wanted onion on it, right? He cut an onion and with the skin on. He didn't peel the onion, and then I'm like, you're supposed to peel it first. And then he got mad at me, and he just like, dumped the sliced onion into the pan, and so like I'm like picking out the bits. Because I can't eat egg. This is before he added the egg to make the omelet. He was caramelizing the onions first. So, like, I'm picking out the little paper part, like the paper skin part of the onion. And he's just getting angry at me. And I'm like, you can't eat it. And he's like, what makes you so sure? I'm like, I do the cooking in this house. You can't eat it. How do you not know to peel an onion first before cutting it? It's common sense.
I'm an ogre. I can eat an onion with the skin on.
No, because he was like, no, he's like, it softens. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Oh my gosh. Okay. This.
Oh. What would be the most appealing in a love partner? Soft fur, sharp wits, a big horn, a taste for party, a very tsundere personality, kawaii eyes. Okay, here we go. Werewolf, vampire, demon, ghost, snake, fish person. So I want to go for Polly.
Alright, I'm gonna do kawaii eyes. Hey. Huh. Okay.
Okay.
Did you also get the fanfiction for dragons?
I assume so.
Because I got a thing saying, hey, you got this.
Ooh. No, that must be exclusive to you then. I'm gonna hang out and skip class. Hanging out, skipping class, 0 shits, 2 baldness, blah 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 blah. Odor of rotten eggs, nail polish remover, and chocolate syrup. This can only
Gross.
mean one thing. You kick open the door to stall find Polly. Did you come to try my latest batch of toilet wine?
That's disgusting.
I know. I made wine in my toilet earlier. It was
Are
diarrhea.
you saying... Oh, okay. I thought you were saying, like, you pee red. And I'm like, you should probably go to a doctor.
There is
Or
actually
stop eating beets.
There is actually no. When I had COVID last week, there was a worrying situation where it was like it was it was like amber color, and I was like, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, you definitely gotta go to the doctor. When I had COVID, my parents had to like buy me groceries and like literally like ding dong ditch the door, like you know, leave the groceries, ring the doorbell, and then run back. But yeah, no, I get it. Like I still had all my tastes and stuff. It was just like a very bad cold though, but that's only because I had like the vaccination though.
Oh yeah, I have only just gotten back my sense of taste. Like the past
I
2
never
days.
lost my sense of taste.
Well, that's
Like, I
always
went
why,
to-
because you're so fashionable.
Okay.
Yeah. I've never let her stop me from getting drunk though. It's really dark. Oh. I'm eating gamer snacks and then aggravating
You
this
okay?
fucking cough.
Oof.
I expected my toilet wine to be a lot more popular at the school. I mean, I'm selling wine at a high school. You'd be think kids would be lined up around the block.
It's
Why
the
don't you
toilet
be-
part. I think it's the
I
toilet
would say
part.
it's the wine part. Kids not big fans of wine.
Wine isn't that good. Sorry, it's not that good.
Oh. I mean, I've had strong 0, so once you've had 0, you never go 0. Do is a bury the masochistic swap monster. And you're here to try it, right? No, come on. Oh, why can't I fucking read anymore? Probably because I've had like pina colada at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Toilet wine is a success. Sell it to the military as chemical weapon. Pour it into people's mouths while they're sleeping. Not no.
Oof. Yeah. I mean, have you had like a hard like apple cider? Those are good too.
We have Scrumpy for that in the UK.
What's that?
Scrumpy is so. What is American cider like? Is it carbonated or is it not carbonated?
most cider is not carbonated and it's served warm. It is also sometimes served cold. With a hard cider, it's alcohol and apple cider.
Oh, that's right, because yours is like, your apple cider is weird, isn't it? It's like non-alcoholic most of the time.
Well, like, you have alcoholic cider and then, like, non-alcoholic cider. It's just that, at parties, depending upon, like, the age group, what's available for, like, everyone, including kids, is just, like, normal apple cider. And then, like, the adults normally, like, chill theirs that are, like, already, like, in these, like, beer, like, alcohol bottles. Like, Red Zeppel Ale's pretty good, though.
But yeah, Scrumpy is like traditional British apple cider. So it's not been refined. It's a lot more harsh. So it's got like a much more stronger alcoholic taste to it. And it makes you go blind.
Really? There's a place that I live, like near the place I live, and they have like they make adult slushies, and so like it'll be like a slushie, of course, but it has like alcohol in it, and then like I didn't realize they had like a double shot Tuesday until like, because I told my roommate to go get it, and he did, and he came back. And he handed it to me, and I'm like, this is really strong. And he's like, yeah, it's double shot Tuesday. I got, like, twice the amount of alcohol for, like, the same price. Isn't that such a good idea? And I'm like, no. I eventually ended up, like, getting so drunk. And, like, I was talking to my friends, and I couldn't remember what the third most popular, like, gas station was in my town, and so then like I called my parents asking that, and my parents were like, did you drive drunk? Did you get into a car crash? I'm like, no, I'm just drunk.
Oh. Alright, yeah, you'll go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do the outdoors. I want to see. That day during recess, you started a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Yeah! You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might destroy the fabric of reality, but who cares? It's a rad party. Too fun! Miranda summons you. Uh-oh. You comply, can't resist her merman goons. Okay. Thank you for coming, my dear. I have finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I am destined to be the queen of prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my completion is... Oh, sorry, I'm not wearing glasses. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that prom queen is purely a ceremonial title. Except Ursula Jr., she's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts?
Let's convince everyone that she likes you, but it's a fart joke.
It doesn't take much to make someone look bad in this day and age. You, however, are monsters and went for total overkill. You hire a Chinese hacker to plant 10 years of pro bono work rescuing human babies from lawnmowers in Ursula's name. At recess, Dr. Babylove of the Babylove Institute appears out of nowhere and presents her with the Humanity Award. Yes, this will severely harm her standing for the evil lawnmower creature contingent. That's an important voting block. You're the ones who keep the schoolyard so tidy. You gain +2 boldness and 1 smarts. They're running over babies?
Challenge or random?
It's just 2 of us. So it's random's fine.
Alright.
Because it's literally just 2 of us.
Yay, me! Or boo.
Oh wait, did Sigi try to... Nope. I'm just double checking. Huh. Oh well, it's fine. So who's going first? You. Me?
I'm going
You.
first.
Okay.
So, let's start a party.
Why is Tony the Targy there?
He's one of the extra characters. So he's like one of the people you can seduce. Even though I think he's a teacher. But this is Monster High School, so it doesn't matter.
Isn't that kind of not good?
I mean, he is a literal monster, so.
Oh, okay.
You find Vera and Polly at their table, demon conversation. Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price of the cafeteria's current food supply by selling plastic food. Business idea. Nipples. I
That
second that.
Might work.
Just nipples?
Yep.
It's called OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Okay. Wait, business idea. We use clever marketing of food sites to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples?
Nope.
Yes. I mean, they're ghost nipples, so, you know, there's an extra factor to them.
So how does her, like, clothes not fall off her body? Or is it just, like, she's trying to project them like a 3D projector?
I'm gonna say sexy magic.
Okay. Okay.
Just we
I
need to
will-
figure out what our new diet products will
I will
be.
accept the sexy magic.
Meth, it's what's for lunch. Tapeworms, they're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows.
I mean, to be fair though, if you can make a huge profit off of absolutely nothing, that is the best way to go about it.
I mean, tapeworms has already been done as a diet fad. So,
Yeah, but like, you gotta convince them. I'm gonna be right back.
alright.
I gotta get more drink. Be back. 1 minute. Thirsty. Thirsty. Water hungry. Alright, I'm back. Zen, why are you on the table? Zen,
Oh.
you better have not done anything weird to the microphone.
Huh?
Zen? Sorry, my cat's on the microphone. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Are you saying hi? Zen's saying hi.
Hello, Zen. Thank you for joining us.
He doesn't
Just a
really
pee and-
meow. He makes like
Just a-
little peeps. Which is cute for a cat. Don't knock over the mic. Don't.
Put his
It
put his PNG in the Discord link.
I posted a picture of him this morning on Twitter.
Oh.
He was the little void in the box. Don't. Why are you smelling my monster? Don't. Okay? Be a good boy. Why are you so cute? Hmm? Yeah, thank you. Alright. He's good. He's being good. Or not. Continue on.
Let's see. I don't know. Which one? Is it meth or is it tapeworms? Meth or tapeworms? I think
I mean, like,
Meth.
if we can... Meth? Okay. Do it.
oh, tapeworms.
I'm just saying, like, tapeworms are technically free.
But we're trying to make money.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
And
you're,
meth
you're,
is addictive.
you get them for free, and then you sell them for a huge profit. Meth takes a lot of time to like make, and then because you got to gather all those materials, and then make the meth, and then sell the meth, and then you got to pay the sellers. What are you doing?
Oh, look at this little fella in his bar.
I love Zen so much, but he's being a little weirdo. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, we got a message from Sigi.
Okay, what
His
did Ziggy say?
He says his internet's crashed. He doesn't know why.
Ah.
Oh well. Ziggy, we love you.
We love you,
Send it-
Ziggy.
As soon as you get back online, come join us again.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, it looks like Zen has decided to be with us. So, something.
we should add him to the game.
Zen. Let's see here. I think I only have Dusty and a hat.
I mean, it's a cat. We can add anything. Anything will just a million views immediately. But it's up to you. Meth. Oh yeah. You know, I was just complaining the other day that I made way more meth than I could ever do myself.
Okay, so the meth actually worked.
Yeah, I mean, it's Polly, so she loves drugs. The profit margin will be incredible. The problem is the meth has a really terrible reputation. You need to rebrand. You mean come up with a new name like Skinny Fun Powder or probably not meth? Yes, except for not either of those. Oh, I know. You got the perfect name. Don't say Nipples. Kill me. But it turns out Nipples is the perfect name for a drug you want to sell in high school students. Polly makes it killing and drug dealing tends to be a very romantic bonding experience for the two of you. Yeah.
Okay, my turn, right?
Yeah.
I was just gonna send you the thing I made of Dusty wearing a conquistador hat. Okay, I'm gonna try this again.
A conquistador hat.
And I do have Dusty. I have the stinky boy with me. This is not a drill. Stinkiness is here.
Hello,
Okay,
Dusty. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Are you a smelly boy? Yes, you are.
Smelly cat, smelly cat.
His soul is just
What
stinky,
are
you know?
they feeding you?
Well, like, he's, like, broken through a child lock and, like, stolen a loaf of bread before. He's stolen and eaten a tamale. He's actually burst into my room when I was eating tamales on stream to try to steal my tamales.
He just
Alright.
loves tamales.
Yeah, well, he fought me for a corn chip and lost. Let's see here. Alright, one of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other. Seriously, Miranda? You have servants to chew your food for you? That is gross. What? Of course not! That would be barbaric! The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak. I have servants to eat for me! They're called eating serfs! Don't you have any? How do you live? First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving? Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy. Ugh, I've no objective reason to care about this. But suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convinced Miranda to stop this madness. But Miranda... Look at the... Okay. Secret eating for himself. Maybe you should start... Oh, maybe you should start this madness, Liam. Imagine all the food you could take pictures of without having to eat any of it. There we go! I was right! You might have a point there. Because remember, he says he doesn't eat food, right? At least it wouldn't go to waste.
Ah, but who are you trying to seduce?
Miranda, because I don't want her to kill me. For too long, I have needlessly ordered off the cafeteria menu, leaving food untouched, even as I take the most artistic grams.
Oh, wait, it's a thing for her.
I justified the wastefulness of the intense artistic merits of my photographs, but I need compromise no longer. Finally, I can have my cake and pay someone else to eat it too. Still, Miranda, this makes way less sense for someone who actually needs to eat to survive. Oh, you are just jealous of how cute my serfs are. Eat up, little guys. I'm not full yet. Seriously, how does Miranda keep from starving to death? Do they put an IV in her while she sleeps? Whatever, she's happy. Okay. I'm cool with whatever.
Random. Ha me again. I win. Oh,
Okay,
what, like,
you boys are not being nice. You're not stealing my gelato.
Oh my god, you have gelato.
Yeah, it's raspberry gelato.
Oh, that's like extra thick ice cream, or is
Well,
it?
It's like a. It's like a very thick sorbet. There's no dairy in it. I just like the taste of fruit. Zen, you can't have it. No, stop.
That day, Jerry Greases used to have a half-hour raid that goes both crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray!
Posture check. I'm gonna put the. Okay, guys, you two can't behave around gelato. I'm putting it away. Not gelato, sorbetto probably. Yeah, sorbetto.
No gelato for El Gato. You just get ready to leave when you text from Polly. Hey, baby, let's party. I get your piece of phone missive. You track her down immediately. Hey, you got my text. That's good, because I need some help brainstorming. I go to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame, and that needs to change. See, it's a costume party, you know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans. I go so sexy.
Zen stole my chair.
It's one of those. Hello, Random Shadow 9422. I'm going as a sexy tax attorney. But I'm not even sure that the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of lame-itude. So, got any ideas how to help spice things up? Oh, you got some ideas, and they're the spiciest.
Okay. What kind of spicy idea? Zen, don't brush against the mic.
Spike the punch with mandrake runes. It turns monsters into actual humans. Okay, you go as a sexy tax attorney. I'll go as a sexy tax evader.
Ooh.
I feel like I need to use the word sexy here. What did you miss, Random Shadow? We were playing with Sigi and he disconnected, so we had to start all over again. And now we're doing sexy stuff. Okay, you go as this. Oh, fuck off. Later, you're hanging out at the party, whatever polywork shit that says, I have unpaid taxes. When suddenly you hear a booming voice from the door, halt tax evader. You turn around expecting to see Polly with a sexy vest and pocket calculator, but it's actually a grizzled tyrannosaurus with
Oh,
a
no.
of monstrous revenue.
Oof.
As you
IRS.
flee the scene, you see Polly about to put on a lab coat and goggles. Hey, why are you running? Why are you wearing that shirt? Oh, did you think I was actually going to be a sexy tax attorney? I was super high when I said that. I'm actually like just a sexy chemist. You're going to need a regular chemist after all the beating that Tyrannosaurus gives you. You lose 2 money in one bolt. Oh.
Oh, no.
Why is it always the women that I have the trouble with?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
Okay, what am I gonna do?
You're about to say top one. Oh, no.
Zen, leave that alone. Why do you have a rock?
It's for his Zen rock garden.
And then you just smack it? Really? Well, he likes to smack things. I'm sorry if you can hear him. Or rather, sometimes he's quiet. And then other times you can hear him, like, meow
Men are simple.
through the door.
That we be.
Alright, that day you spend some time in libraries, PCs, managing your Kickstarter. Woo!
Hey, Scott.
Uber
Stop
Benito
it.
Bros. Don't mess with that. I love you. Don't mess with the camera, okay? Do you want to be banned from Dave & Buster's? Okay then, you're gonna be banned from Dave and Buster's. We don't chew on wires.
I don't know what a Dave or a Buster is, but it sounds like cat prison to me.
Okay, so Dave and Buster's is like an adult restaurant where you can play like arcade games. It's basically like an adult Chuck E. Cheese that serves beer.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Do
let's try this again.
do they serve bad leathery pizza?
Yeah, well, they serve like all sorts of like bar food, pizza, wings, French fries, onion rings,
We
you
are
name
on
it.
PC.
Okay,
Sorry,
Library
sorry.
PCs managing your Kickstarter. You deserve lots of people. Oh, you deceived lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You get okay, so but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only 2 money. Okay. Somebody puts
That
a
sounds
sack.
incredible, said Scott.
Somebody puts a sack over your head and throws you in a car. You drive for hours before they let you out and take the sack off. It's clearly the first floor restroom. Miranda's sitting on a makeshift throne while her goons jump in and out of the toilet. I'm glad you came. My prom queen campaign is moving on to the next stage. Your expertise is crucial for this part. Most of my inner circle are fish. Hardly helpful unless genetically engineered beyond recognition. Speaking of which, I need you to help me sneak a 3-meter tall, heavily armed cod assassin named Tresca into the school. 3-meter tall. Okay, a meter is so about 9 feet tall,
Yeah.
I think. No reason, but you're friends with that singing harlot, Ariel. You better say your goodbyes. Okay. We need a diversion, release the Kraken. Kraken, of course! The tiny terror of 3rd grade! I shall send word to the elementary school at once!
I'm never gonna kiss a ghost. Yamako's gonna be over here kissing a fish.
Mermaid. Soon Kraken, an 8-year-old octopus with a shitty attitude, runs into campus and pulls all the fire alarms. Witches melt, vampires are trapped by running water they can't cross, and Damien's will to live is extinguished. Amidst the chaos, a Caribbean crab cries out for help. His mistress hangs on a hook in the middle of the hall. Looks like that little princess is no longer part of our world. Miranda's this ruthless. Yes, part of your world. If Miranda is this ruthless on land, you should shudder to think what she's like under the sea. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. Nice.
I can help. I have a master of polyhooking.
I'm back.
I've never gone fishing, so. Are you
Random
getting sleepy, Dusty?
Shadow, you are welcome to backseat game as much as possible. Siggy's back online.
Yay! Ziggy! But we're
Hello?
not.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Siggy.
I'm
Siggy
so
has come
sorry,
back to
guys.
life.
I'm so sorry. Our internet in the whole house died. I don't know why and how. I'm so sorry.
Oh, do not
That's a-
worry.
You
You're good.
You don't need to apologize as long as you send me and Yamako $50.
No, absolutely not.
100% yes.
No.
Yes.
Siggy is back. Yay! Yes, he is. Siggy's back. Yeah, no money needed, no money required. He's joking, I promise.
Oh
Siggy.
my god. I'm so sorry.
Do not
Damn.
apologize. It happens, okay?
Yo. Okay.
Mhm.
Are you in a room right now?
Oh, yes, we are.
Yes, we continued playing. I'm so sorry. Because it kicked everyone out.
Yeah, I think it's because I crashed and everybody was out.
Is there a way to
Okay.
add somebody else in? Just like
I
into the
don't
game?
think
What?
so.
What is the room code? Let me try it out.
I think it was 220.
Nope,
I d-
apparently.
I cannot
What-
join. I mean, you can play it around till the end, and I watch you on the stream.
I'm so sorry. Oh no.
It's okay.
What do we do?
It's okay.
Oh, we can always start a new game.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if Yabako was winning or I was sucking ass. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who was,
Oh, you're just saying that because you were losing. That's funny. Okay, I don't mind. I'll be a good sport and we can restart, okay? Let's just do a short game.
Blah, blah, blah. So do you want to restart or?
We can restart. I don't mind.
Okay. You can morally win this one, Yabako.
Of course. Even though
Even
clearly everything
though-
I'm doing for her is very not moral.
Even though, legally speaking, you would not be seen as having won this. Okay, I will hold that up in a court of law if necessary.
Well, I have a cat and the cat says otherwise, so.
A cat is not a lawyer. A cat is not.
But
A notary.
like Dusty's with us and he has a little conquistador hat.
He's cute.
I don't see him, being part of, Goldberg, Dusty, and Stein.
But he's
so I-
stinky.
He's not a lawyer. He's not an attorney. He's not a notary. He's
Not
nothing.
yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Well, maybe if he actually goes back to community college and earns those grades rather than just, procrastinating on the internet like he always does. He sits there for 3 hours a day talking to just people about the value of, mechanical systems in anime. It's who's that for? That's not helping society.
I mean, he's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
like not that bad. Like he does try to eat toes.
I mean, that is adorable. I will give him that. Room code is 063.
1 moment. Is 063.
Money,
I'm
money,
in.
money.
Oh.
Thank you for the follow, Random Shadow. Okay, ready to go. And in
Yeet.
we go. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I think I kind of know why the crash happened. It's because in Germany there's heat, extremely heat, and a lot of stuff is dying.
You got like the really bad heat wave.
Yeah, in the area there where I live, especially.
Yeah.
There's like 20 minutes difference. So do we want to do full game or short game this time?
Let's do a short game.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get through a game somehow. We're good. Let's just keep going through.
Let's just skip everything. I will be zombie again. M-A-X. Okay. Okay. Everyone, super fast. Go.
I will be blue. Ziggy.
My Hero Academia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Dusty is sleeping on the bed that's near my.
Oh, by the
streaming
way,
area.
guys, did you saw the trailer on Netflix about the Adams family?
No.
I liked it. I think it's called Wednesday Adams.
Mm.
Looking good. It's from Tim Burton, live action.
I see. I love the relationship that like Gomez Adams has with Morticia Adams. Like that's a relationship goal right there.
Yeah.
Like when she walks into the room, like his eyes just light up, and it's as if she's the only one there. Aha! It's Sailor Moon with Harry Potter, Scar, and a gun.
That's movie I'm gonna watch.
A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpowers did you get?
Rabies.
I'd go to a hospital immediately. The incredible power of writing fact fiction is so compelling that the actual creators of the TV show decided to go with my ideas and crazy ships. The superpower of always choose the right combination of emotions to get the desired reaction from all the people, seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any arguments, and even convey complex emotional thought.
Breathe, buddy, breathe.
Breathe. I gave Dusty a little kiss on the forehead. He then slapped my face.
It do be like that though. I mean, as a person who is autistic, I'm like, this is insulting to me. So I'm gonna go with
All
rabies.
neurodivergent gang, rise up!
Hooray! When global fascism comes for us, we will be the first to die. Hooray! Oh, it's a real problem. The incredible, but actually no, they'd probably go for. I don't know who the fascists would come for. Depends on what angle they're working from. That was a weird tangent. So
Yeah, kinda.
I don't know. One at random, but there we go.
I go with the fan fiction one.
He's showing me his toe beans. Okay, let's see here. Boink.
Ooh.
Thought about the new. You can always do ultra slow. Thought about the new FNAF movie coming out. There's a FNAF movie coming out. I thought they made that and it was a flop.
I was like reading the Banana Splits' synopsis from the Wikipedia page yesterday, and they are. I think what happened is that the reason why the Banana Splits came out is because licensing from FNAF got pulled suddenly, so they had to figure out a different thing. Okay, coolest reality show. Go ahead.
No, I heard the Banana Splits movie was actually pretty good.
Apparently, it's like a 5 out of 10.
5 is still better than whatever Willy's Wonderland which I heard was like a solid 2 at best.
I like the picture, the potato skateboard.
Yeah, seduce me.
What would a killer accessory be? Sunglasses at night, coolness itself, fancy brass knuckles, a fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy, shiny armor, a necklace with your own name in case you forget. I think that's Polly.
I'm gonna go with a fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy.
That's
Sounds
Snake.
good to me.
Yes!
No! Shiny armor, dang it. I was aiming for fish again.
You are trying to kiss
Ow.
the fish. Oh.
Smelly boy. Stop trying to bite me.
Oh, what happened there? My thing went up. Oh, it did catch it. I choose you. That day you spend time on the library PCs mining for some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms with the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess not. Nobody actually has a fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million.
I love how they just like tape your face right there.
Hey, Mac, darling. Whoa. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. Whoa. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, it's about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. As you might ask, what's your unfinished fan favorite, lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson.
What's that?
It's a sex move that you can actually do in game if you have the right items.
That sounds terrifying.
You need an avocado and a penguin mask.
What?
Yep. You know, sexually.
What on earth?
Sigh. Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit. But my soul will never truly rest until I do the freaky sex move. Now need any advice about Polly? Yes, all the advice. Oh well. I've done that one loads of times. Just name a time and place and I'll reverse all over your Romanian Wilkinson. Throw a smoke bomb and escape while leaving a replica of yourself. That should buy you time to figure out what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is. I
don't know actually what would be the best choice here.
I can't advise, unfortunately. Dusty, do you know?
Apparently this was so Random Shadow says this is gonna take time to type out.
Okay.
He's gonna guide me in. They are gonna guide me in wooing Polly.
No fair. I have a cat, and you have somebody that can actually type.
And I have nobody.
Yeah, well,
Dusty just says,
and a god here. So,
all right. I'll ask Dusty. Hey, Dusty. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm honestly just more curious about to see what he's gonna type. They are gonna type because I don't know what their gender is.
Okay, you're just touching the mic with your hand.
Wait, he
Smash
has
it, Dusty.
hands?
Smash it.
Smash
Okay.
it, twist it, pull it.
Turn it. Or whatever that was from the commercial. Dusty has declined to comment.
What a cat.
I know. I can do a pretty okay like cat noise though.
Oh,
I do
yeah?
it from time to time, yeah.
Amaze us with your cat noise.
Oh, okay. Give me a minute here.
Jesus.
How's that?
Good. I would say 7 out of 10.
Okay, you'll need to high boldness and fun. That's also key on your highest stat right now, so I can help you. Then I'll continue. Okay, sounds
Okay.
good. Throw a smoke bomb and escape while leaving a replica of yourself. That should buy you time to figure out what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is. Or I've done that one loads of times. Just every place and I'll reverse all of your Romanian Wilkinson. I think the actual option is best. Yes, there we go. You throw a smoke on you safe for these situations. You swiftly hide, leaving behind an exact replica of yourself made out of macaroni and Play-Doh. Whoa, Max, I don't know if it's just me or all the smoke I've inhaled. You suddenly seem more attractive. You're like just like someone who knows how to enjoy a good reverse Romanian Wilkinson. Perfect, your plan is working just as intended until Polly pats your replica on the shoulder to make it fall to the ground, where it tragically breaks. Ha! Suddenly turning into a load of macaroni, classic Max. Not gonna say anything in reply. What ifs? What if we go full reverse Romanian Wilkinson on prom night?
Why?
We're gonna go up to butt fuck point. Ugh.
What the heck?
You bring the supplies, I'll bring all my sexpertise.
Why is that
You know
so
what I-
cringe?
You know what I-
Sexpertise.
Hey, sexpertise is a skill. You
I'm just
know
gonna
what I'm
kinda
talking
sit
about.
here and
See you
doubt.
soon. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, she's gonna go.
Oy, 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 oy.
Ugh.
Hmm.
Somebody take control.
Let me think. So you went to the PC room, right? You went to the library.
Yes.
So I'm pretty smart. Boldness. Boldness is time to visit the bathroom. The day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0% shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Nice. You see Vera at the mirror attempting to tame her hair with a cattle prod. Ugh, I'm having the absolute worst hair day. In biology, my snakes murdered the gremlin sitting next to me, what? Which has totally messed up my bun, and I didn't even want to murder him yet. You know, having my scalp covered in live venomous snakes can be a real pain in the neck sometimes. Literally, sometimes they bite my neck. My hair carve routine is more diplomatic than cosmetic. I have to broke up place pretty every morning just so my hair won't have a part in it. I know I'm gorgeous and rich and better than basically everyone, but my life is the literal worst. It's all because of my vicious reptilian hair. Vera's acting all tough and aloof, but you didn't survive to your senior year at Spooky High School without learning to recognize when a gorgon is fishing for a compliment. Oh boy, maybe you can give her a brilliant hair care tip or at least make her feel better about having snakes for hair.
What kind of cattle prod are we talking about? Electric or like the old-fashioned where you gotta like, you know... Anyway.
Okay, if you're having trouble taming your hair, I've got a flute that might do the trick. Why don't I come over to your place and charm them some time. Oh, come on. There is way worse animals you could have for hair. What about squirrels? Okay, I need to think. What do you guys think? What would be the best choice to get?
I don't know. Like the snake charmer sounds funny, but it might offend her.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it, Snake Charmer. Pull out your flute. You can't see it, but I'm doing air quotes. Pull out your flute and charm
Is it because
her
it's like
snake.
one of those plastic recorders and not an actual flute?
It's a skin flute, if you know what I mean.
I thought you were talking about like those plastic recorders where they force everyone to like learn hot cross buns.
You know,
By
I
skin
wanna.
flute, I mean a penis.
Well, also like if somebody has like squirrels for hair, doesn't that mean like another Gorgon can come and eat it? That'd be kind of amusing. Talk about like a bad hair day.
Let's try with. I like the idea of what about squirrels? Come on, there is way worse animals you could have for hair. What about squirrels? Let's go with this.
Ah, there we go.
Let's go! My god, you're right. My hair and I may have our disagreements, but at least I'm not a Peggy squirrel hair.
Oof.
Have you ever watched her try to eat lunch? Those squirrels steal food right out of her mouth. Which is how she stays so wickedly skin. Damn her. You know where she came from, right? She is part of a failed experiment to combine the intelligence of a human with the recklessness of several squirrels. She's not even a real monster, she's an industrial waste. Oh my
Oof.
god.
Ah, goal meat.
Thank you, Sigi. You reminded me of the most important lesson of all. No matter how bad of you think you are, you're okay as long as you can still look down on other people.
That's so mean. Oh my goodness.
Now, let's go find Peggy and throw walnuts at her. Vera's right. Derision really is the best medicine. You eventually run out of nuts to throw, but in the process you gain +2 fun and 1 boldness. Nice.
No.
Nut. Okay. I don't know what the auditorium does. Oh, look at me! I'm all fancy with the
goodness.
mustache. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. You gain +2 creativity. Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to be these two people. Okay. Costumes like a goddess. I'm starting to think I might actually hate acting, which is pretty weird because I love lying. Yeah, actors are just professional liars. Then what's your
You know
freaking
How much money I
problem,
got?
Vera?
I don't know. I'll have to check.
You you shouldn't be lying. You should be living truthfully under imaginary circumstances. Duh. What, you think I don't know about acting? I have hidden depths, you know. My life isn't all about punching and arson. It's just mostly those things. Look, you're an assassin, right? You just need to think of the best reasons to assassinate someone. Ooh, you know exactly what that is? Just nobody's paying you not to. No reason at all. Everyone's rotten and deserves to die. You're right. Everyone is awful. I'm just thinking about all the people I wish would die. There's so many. Every dude who sent me dick pics, Crazy Martin the werebear janitor when he busts me for breaking the rules, anyone who wears socks with sandals. Dude, socks and sandals do not sound comfy. Yeah, F those people. Channel all that sweet hatred, and maybe we won't totally bomb up there. Time to run lines with feeling. And murder. Heck yeah, murder! I'll go get my acting knives. But not really, right? You hope not really. You gain +2 boldness and 1 creativity.
Challenge time.
Okay. Let's see how much money I got. I got 7 money. Okay.
I have 5 money.
Challenge. Everybody choose something cool to say. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before you start clicking. My dick is big.
You
Wiener
so
dog with a
Giga Chat.
jetpack.
You are a
What?
Giga Chat.
Okay. I said wiener dog with a jetpack.
Play orders decide based on how crazy it would be if 100 years from now the selected thing became the world's new currency. Start debating now.
That's gonna be a lot of
Wait.
weenie dogs.
Yeah, we got Wiener Dog, we got Big
Yeah.
Dick, oh, we got Giga Chat.
Well, I thought like a wiener dog with a jetpack would be extremely funny because it can finally get those squirrels.
That would be funny.
Nut.
Not. um. So,
Please don't
Okay,
die
Abby.
on us. I don't know how to call an ambulance from where you were at.
I can't die. I mean, I can, but I can't die until I've done a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. All over, Polly. I
Perhaps
assume it's over.
So what do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know. Should we just hit random then, since
Yeah,
we can't
let's just
decide?
hit random.
I'm still last.
Ah,
That's fair. That's
get
fair.
back.
Aw, you sleepy, Dusty. Little
Okay.
sleepy baby.
So, right, we got an options here. I can either sit next to Polly, or I could check what's in the store.
store.
Well, don't you need
store,
a thing for
store.
that like reverse twist thing?
I do.
I mean, you
I
have
don't
enough
know if
money
I have
actually.
the
You have
for
money.
it.
Yeah,
You can buy one thing.
yeah. It's about getting
I-
prepped, right?
Yeah. I don't want to just be like reading the strategy guide that Random Shadow is providing me with.
Oh, okay. Because it's
Let's check it out. Because the pocket cancer is log road, blah 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 blah. Let's see. See what gift need given. Yeah.
what is needed: an avocado and something else.
An avocado mask, and I think a blanket with 2 holes might actually be necessary, but I'm not 100% sure. I know you need a penguin mask and an avocado. That's all I remember.
That's a strange
Ow!
combination.
You little butthole! Why did you bite me?
Of course, you're delicious.
Stay away from Polly. You need 10. Okay.
Owie, 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 owie.
So I've got to
Little butthole.
avoid her. Only penguin mask. Okay, I only need a penguin mask. Okay, so I just gotta sit here and avoid things. The best option.
You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food, as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table and also some organs.
Where did you get the organs? All right, Dusty,
Better
you
than
being
some question
stinky.
need not be asked. Not bad, but I prefer the exert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income,
Don't
you
go in
mean
until I
this
get
stuff?
the mask.
This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of a porno I into. But I agree, the money is only secondary.
Porn?
The frowns on the face are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency. Have you tried developing business contacts? And hell, your victims will be even more terrified if they know that won't save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about priests. I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a better way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once. and make money at the same time. I'm sure that is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Okay, set the building on fire and charge evil exit fee. Trick everyone in the cafeteria into having an orgy, then film it, blackmail it in bulk. Okay, wait. I need to digest this. So, what? Excuse me? They are kind of crazy. I low key think the blackmail would work
Yeah.
because I think a lot of the students in this school are also immune to fire, so yeah, would do much. Oh yeah, let's go. Simple, elegant, raunchy. I like your style. But how are you going to trick a whole room full of people into having an orgy? Don't tell me you don't know how to do that. Is this something you do all the time? Is this something you don't do all the time? I thought you were a prince of hell. Yeah, but I am prince of the burny part of hell, not the sexy part of hell. That explains it. Well, to answer your question, this is a room full of high schoolers. A slightly breeze cold instigate an orgy. Although the succubus sauce I snuck into the sloppy joes won't hurt either.
Ooh, sloppy
It
joes
certainly
are so
doesn't. You, Vera, and Damien retreat to a safe distance to film the sexy carnage.
Carnage,
and,
yeah.
and avoid the fluids. Oh my goodness. What the heck
Sloppy
is happening?
joes are so good, though.
I don't even know what one is.
Okay, so it's like a ground beef sandwich that has like a sauce in it. Let me just find a thing real quick. Let me see here. It's really good. You can probably make it at home with a recipe. Let's see here. It's a very cheap meal to make too, so if you gotta feed like a lot of people. Like, it's just with like, I don't know how, it's good. It's good, just, give me here. I'm gonna put it in the Discord chat real quick. Boing. There we go, that's what one looks like. But yeah, it's like sauce and ground beef, and it's really good.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Let me
Okay.
take a look see this thing.
Alright, I'm trying to comprehend your request. What is there to comprehend? It's really simple. Miranda, take my cell phone, snap a pic of me face planting in my food with my eyes closed and tongue out. But wherefore? Right here, Miranda. You're about to point out that wherefore means why, but luckily Polly elaborates on her own so you don't have to look like a effing know-it-all. It's a new meme, Miranda, like planking or dabbing. It's called
my
food
God.
poisoning.
Do you guys
And it's
remember
dope
planking?
AF. I'm sorry?
Do you guys remember planking? Oh my god.
That's kind of, yeah, that's old. That's an old thing. And it's
Yeah.
dope AF. Don't you have any cool trends in your kingdom? Yeah. I think they had to ban it because people were planking in, like, dangerous areas. I suppose we do. Oh, we have this fun trend called Revere Your Rulers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion for the royal family. If you're good at it, you get lots of likes on social media and also not executed. Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak? I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Yam? Heck yeah, you do, don't you? Yep, it's called
Ooh.
dying.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Ah, there we go. I went with the silverware wear. Really? How have I not heard of this trend before? Because I remember that she liked silverware. Hi, Dusty, you're back after I gave you a snack. Okay. Beautiful silverware and fancy dresses are two of my biggest passions. This trend sounds like it was invented for me. Yeah, because it literally made up on the spot. It may have been by you on the spot, but there's no need to go into that. What's your favorite meme? Spiked salad forks and velvet evening gowns, seahorse steak knives and frilly skirts, teaspoons and tea dresses. This trend is no words. Yes, that's the glory of this spectacular combination. Oh, it would leave me speechless as well if I were not so excited to create more memes with Yam. We'll have to meet up soon. Bring all your most exquisite chopsticks, and I shall bring dog clothes in which to dress them. How does she know I use chopstick all the time? Yeah, totally. Hanging out with Miranda sounds amazing. Guess it's time to go out and try to find some exquisite chopsticks.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's just do random since we have a hard time with the challenges.
Randomize.
What's the chances of me joining you lot?
We just started again.
Yeah.
We're not doing this again.
Yeah.
Like, no
just because
offense. We have yet to complete a game.
Yeah. So, and yeah, it's just a case of like we haven't even managed to finish one game so far. Based on who is most likely to be hiding corpses in their basement base. So, debating now.
Honestly, I think Yam.
What?
Yeah,
I
Yam
don't even
is
have a
too
basement.
nice. Yeah,
What do you mean by? Am I too nice?
Yeah, you seem like
I thought I was mean.
I mean, you have maybe you have this dark, mysterious side on you, who's evil. You know what I mean? The evil side of Yam. We have to uncover this. I mean, Max is a killing robot, and I'm just...
not a killing robot. People just, are so fragile on this planet. After the
I
game,
am literally a secretary for classified laboratories. You think I'm evil? You think
Who knows?
you work for Vika. You work
And?
for Vika.
I keep things running while Vika's away. Like, what do you want me to
That's
do?
inherently evil.
How is that inherently evil?
That's their thing.
And I just try to make everything look legitimate and on paper.
You're
and then
the
try to
one
keep
who's-
us out of litigation. What do you want me
You're
to do about
keeping
that?
all those cute little lab rats out of the locked up in a maze, and I won't stand for it.
They're not locked up in a maze. It's called testing.
How many damn bodies?
Wouldn't you like to
Okay.
know?
I
It's
would
Yam.
say-
Yam is number one,
Yeah.
What? No.
and then Sigi is hiding things. So it's
Hey, what?
Siggy's just trying to divert things. It's probably just because we're probably just gonna try
Alright,
and
I'll go to
finish the game
class.
before we actually do anything else. You'll go, yeah.
Okay. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. 2 smarts. Nice. The sounds of learning, chalk on a chalkboard, pencils on paper, and ominous crash. It would seem that Damien and Vera have knocked over several desks in a rush to get one particular seat. Listen, snakes for brains, don't you dare even think about... Back off, brimstone breath. I will turn you to stone before you can snap your oddly well-manicured fingers. What makes you think you're worthy of sitting in the ultimate cool seat? I could get more likes posting a picture of me flipping you off than you'd get on a full frontal nude. Ha! Clearly you've never seen my nudes. Ever heard of Demon Douche Bros Texting.com? Well then, if my texts or sex are internet famous, then obviously I'm the coolest. You think being ridiculed on the internet makes you cooler than being king on King Mino's list of wealthiest human hybrids under 300 years old? Okay.
I don't know.
It's going over. It's better settle it for them.
Oh.
There we go. I'm just gonna take the seat. Like, I'm not gonna deal with this. Damien and Verica look at you in awe. It seems a new champion of coolness has been selected. Yam, it can't be, and yet the seat never lies. You feel a change come over you, your skin is glowing, your blog is trending, and suddenly you're wearing 3 additional pairs of sunglasses.
Oh my god.
Should I put on 3
My
pairs of
God, yeah.
sunglasses? I bow to your lit snack chat skills and on fleek outfit. Do you want to lend your
chat.
impeccable fashion sense to my... No. Please join me for a night of punching and dominoes. Your social calendar suddenly filled up. You hope that they don't mind if you stay seated for all the festivities. You say gain 2 charm and 1 fun. So do I get punching and dominoes pizza, or is it like dominoes the game?
Good question.
I feel like it's gonna be Domino's the game because he's definitely hiding some boring secret.
But like Domino's pizza is pretty good though.
You're up, Sigi.
Oh my god, I thought. Note again. Hi, stranger. It's been a while. I've missed you. Oh, thank you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff. What we got here? Novel.
Good chat though. Can't join anyway. Damn PC busted. No, that's too bad.
Bake of regular
Good chat,
cocaine.
but please feel
Funny
free to
glass.
stick around. Hang
Motivational
out.
poster. How
Everyone
to
welcome
sex Latin. Hype station. A tampon used by a former prom queen. What?
Gross.
You know, for
Absolutely
good.
disgusting.
You need that for the coven.
For the what?
The coven's one of the other romanceable options that is not one of the main people.
Too
Oh,
forward for this.
It's 3 chicks for the price of 1.
Didn't you need the penguin mask?
Only when it shows. Ah! It's there.
You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see it.
It's $10. It's $10.
God.
I go with the tampon.
Ah, it's used. Oh, that's gross.
It's a prom queen.
It's
I'm pretty sure you only have that for the very specific purpose.
Really?
Uh,
I mean, I know if you get the mystery prize, you can get good stuff, or you can lose all your stats. And I,
you lost some stats, definitely. That's.
yeah,
Yeah, you lose stats for having it, but it's because it's gross. But then you get it's necessary for the coven, so it's kind of like a risk reward thing, I think.
Okay. Let's see if I can manage it.
Ah, sorry, I've been secretly painting a Warhammer figure this whole time. Distracted. That day you skip class hang out in the bathrooms just because you respect no authority. But don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are. For the rest of eternity, so you do some graffiti on the wall. No way. Graffiti says, "I'm bold as fuck." And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. On a wall, a deep voice resounds with the wall and says, "Well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold." And then you gain +2 bold.
Nice.
Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, good luck. Polly seems really excited about trying to reverse Romania Wilkinson with you. And the only thing you have to do is to get all the needed supplies. Which would be fine, except for you have no idea what any of them are. Luckily, you got a few spare minutes to try and figure this out. You do a quick search on your phone because you assume the internet must know really something about this as long as it's related to weird sex fetishes. Nothing. While trying over keywords, you spot Coven looking over at your phone.
Oh, I've never seen these.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So they're the coven.
Yeah. Literally, three girls for the price of 1.
Two.
Damn.
Could it possibly be that they know something about the reverse Romanian Wilkinson? Now they're always bitching so much about saving the world, they would never admit they're into these kinds of very weird sex fetishes. Maybe they're not searching hard enough on the net. Or maybe you're just letting your prejudices blind you. There's no much more time to lose here.
But yeah, I put a picture of Dusty sleeping in the chat, by the way.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Time to lose here. The solution's clear. Your tackling online searching is very short-sighted. Anyway, you need to come up with unexpected search terms that will point you in the right direction. Use your people skills to get the 3 wishes to admit they know what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is and tell them what you need for it.
You have people
Okay.
skills. You can do it.
Oh yeah, you got a bunch of good stats actually.
Yeah. You have the charm.
Let's go.
Ugh.
Ooh.
You use your refined persuasion skills with the cover, which include techniques such as repeating "Tell me what a reverse remaining Wilkinson is" to the point of exhaustion. Okay. We might know what a reverse remaining Wilkinson is, but we don't because of saving the world. So you'll need a penguin mask, a bag of marbles, and a kilo of guacamole. You were sure Valerie was selling a penguin mask the other day. Don't think we
hello,
have a
Diego.
kilo of guac for you. What kind of pervs do you think we are?
How are you?
We totally have a bag of marbles, though. How about you keep the marbles and we never mention this again, okay? Okay, bye.
Oh,
Nicely
okay.
done. In the end, it turned out to be exactly what the old toy commercial jingle. Marbles, you never have enough. They're perfect for the body. Booby traps and super weird sex stuff. These marbles smell funny, though. Maybe they're already used.
Oh my
At first, we
god.
feel like that's not okay, but then again, you're about to get into some really kinky stuff, so who are you to judge? Your mind is open to recite the crows. You gain +2 creativity, +1 fun.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my
Ooh.
god. Here you go, Max. Show them.
Happens to me. Why is it always me? That weekend you go to a party hard with Polly, Vera, Damon, Liam, and Siggy and Yam. You have a great time at the very popular nightclub.
What's with the
Apollo.
bruh? Sorry,
Thus-
not you guys.
Huh?
Sorry, someone was playing the sound alerts, bruh. Thank you, Diego. Very cool.
I took off my headphones for a second to scratch my ear. And I was like, what?
No.
You have a great time at the very popular nightclub Apollo. Thus named because despite being the hottest club on the weekends, it's an actual temple to the god Apollo on weekdays. But no good party ends with the nightclub closes, so at 6 a.m. you decide to just hang out in a nearby park, drinking and chatting. What a rad night, huh? You betcha. Vera and I had some great laughs doing some good old anal bleaching.
Oh my gosh.
What? It's a game we have. You have you know those douchebags that steal your drink when you leave it unattended for 2 seconds? Sure. We drink half our glasses that pour bleach in them. If people are cool, then the club staff just take them and throw them in the trash after a while.
Okay.
Only go to the library now. I feel bad for the people seeing me typing this.
Oh my goodness.
It turns out I've got a pro player in my chat now.
Must be nice. I have a cat who's asleep.
I have a drink of apple juice.
We drink half our glasses and pour bleach in them. If people are cool, then the club staff just take them and throw them in the trash after a while. But if someone wants to play smart, then we fucking bleach those assholes. That's anal bleaching. Anal.
I understand, Diego. Okay, I'm sorry.
Remind me. Remind me we never go on your bad side, you two. Anyway, what should we do now? Know any cool after parties? I think that douchebag mummy said something about an after party at some nearby catacombs. Oh, but remember, he got bleached. Right, I've got nothing. But this can't end without a wacky situation that forces one of our friends to make a hard choice that leads to an absurd outcome. No sooner has Liam finished his thought than a cloud of mystical green smoke appears from nowhere and a groovy bearded guy emerges from it. Hey kids, my name is Joe the Laser. I'm like a laser wizard, and today I have a quest. The quest of teaching you how to properly dance to a hit song. Here we go. So do you remember the classic early 2010 staple party rock anthem by LMFAO? Today I'm going to teach you how to laser shuffle to one of it. My god, this is a long one.
Every
So
day
one
I'm
of-
shuffling.
Shuffling.
One of you come demonstrate the
I'm
shuffle
sexy
with me.
and I know it.
Hard pass. I'm more of a voguing girl myself. Meh, I have no problem dancing with strangers or magic powers in parks, also shuffling is kind of my thing. Damien plays the song on his phone while Polly does some dope-ass shuffling, and the wizard sings an arrangement of lasers with her so crazy that pigeons start falling from nearby trees.
What
Just
the
one.
heck is going
Yes,
on?
wow.
That's impressive.
Wow, indeed, my fellow young strangers. And so my quest is to pass this knowledge onto you. But who could take on such an important burden? Unfortunately, at the moment, you were smelling your own armpit, and your hand was raised so Now everyone is watching you. Unfortunately, you're pretty decent at juggling, but whose laser magic will best complement your dance? Sigi, her laser magic skills are so strong that they got banned from the local laser tag place. You're pretty sure that Yam got laser hair removal last week, so they must still have some laser remnants in their body.
What the heck is that?
That doesn't. What?
Hello, Lion. Thank you for joining us.
That's so odd. I don't think that's how laser works. I think it's just like a beam of light.
Her laser magic skills are so strong that she got banned from the local laser tag place. You're pretty sure that you heard Yam got laser hair removal, so I don't know. Yam jinxed me last time, so we're gonna go Ziggy this time. Oh fuck!
Wait, what?
It's fine. It's
But
fine.
to be fair, though, I'm just saying, like, the moment that you heard Monopoly on game night, that is a big no. Everyone knows not to do Monopoly on game night. Everyone knows this. It's an unwritten rule. You want people to hate you? Either Mario Kart or Monopoly.
What about Settlers of Catan?
Oh, it's a fun game actually.
Sure. Is this feral cat part of the ritual? Shared intricate ritual to make Max and Siggy look like idiots. That's
Thank you.
theatrical rites of passage into idiocy. Leah, make your own jokes instead of just rephrasing mine. Don't fight. We should be united in these times of these things for being together, laughing at Max and Siggy.
Oh my
You're
god.
right. All of them strengthen their bonds by laughing at you, including Joseph and Lasers. Oh, fuck! I need fun, and it's just got rid of my fun. Oh, God in heaven, no!
Thank you, Max. Thank you.
Challenge. Say your choice out loud and the rest of the players before clicking them. Johnny Depp.
Amber Heard.
Tony Hawk.
Player orders says, how likely is some somebody's secret related to Max? Start debating now.
I think Tony Hawk.
I could only pray it was Tony Hawk. Although maybe rich Uncle Johnny Depp.
Let's go with Tony Hawk. Oh my god, I cannot. I need the moment. I'm smiling too much. My face is hurting.
I didn't know what they were going on about. I'm like, I guess Tony Hawk, because I was going for someone that I guess if I met in real life, they'd probably be very friendly. Teach you some rad skate moves.
Yeah. I guess mine is the third, and then Johnny Depp is second.
Okay, there we go.
Morning. Dee-dee-dee-dee.
You're up, Yam.
Ah, okay. Ooh, good online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? Just, time paid off, so F it. I gained 2 money. Yay, I have money.
Oh my gosh, you have 10 in creativity? What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh my god.
Varia and Damia sitting behind a PC speechless. Did we just rig an election in the Midwest? I was just trying to change the president's wallpaper to a dick pic. We need to cover our tracks like right now. Well, don't just stand there, you innocent bystander. Help us! Yes, of course I'm talking to you. Damien can't help breaking... Oh, okay. Breaking anything is useless right now.
Smashing the internet. That's
God.
me, literally
I
5
disagree.
minutes ago.
Okay, blame someone else, like the Vanderbilts. Yes, everyone will buy it. They've practically ruined the brand already. You know, with the purges. But Vera, isn't it kind of messed up to like frame our friend for a crime we committed? Are you having second thoughts, Damien? You want Hell to be seen backing a political candidate in this election? Heck no. Hell is all about strong, independent evil. We've got to drain the swamp and replace it with the lake of fire. Anyway, enough politics. 2 boldness and 1 smarts.
Oh my god, 10 and smart.
I don't got
What
money
the-
though. Yes,
Oh.
bruh. Thank you, Diego. We're playing Monster Prom. We're trying to find somebody to smooch.
And it wasn't successful. We are Max, your
Oh, I was painting the figure again. Oh, I have a bad attention span. Boldness, creative charm. We need fun.
look at
just
him.
gonna-
That's.
Good idea. It escalates so much, but it.
Are you doing the robot? Too fun. Aw, what's wrong with Polly?
English hard. Rip English. I am now donating my help to all. Oh, okay. I guess you guys all get help from smooching.
Oh.
Shadow's gonna try and guide everyone. Oh, hey, Max. I'm just hovering a little low today. Everyone seems so hyped about love, and I love being hyped, but I'm not really sure how this love thing works. You know? I thought I was in love once, but I met a beautiful girl at a party and felt this strange magic. My temperature rose, I felt even floatier than usual. Everything was so bright and beautiful. I was ecstatic. But then I remembered that I'd just taken literal ecstasy, so it was probably just that. Classic mistake, am I right?
Stop taking drugs.
I had some pretty good highs, but they say being in love is the greatest high of all. The next time I'm on a date with someone, what can I do to fall in love or float in love since gravity doesn't actually affect me? Oh, you don't want Polly to float in love with another person, but you like Polly just too much not to help her, despite the consequences. Scientifically speaking, people fall in love faster than afraid. Do something fun with them, like getting stabbed.
For
Deeply
14
into that
hours.
for
I don't know. You need to decide. I like both possible outcomes.
I mean, technically, like, if you get them stabbed, they'll become a ghost. Like her.
Yeah, and then that's more competition. So this might come off as creepy. So
But also, is anyone actually awake for 14 hours?
multitask bottom one,
Ooh.
not so charming.
I mean,
They say the rest of the windows of the song.
probably the firemen's and hospital people are awake for 14 hours a day.
Oof.
I would assume so.
Bruh. There you are, Axe. Thanks for ruining my afterlife. I went on a date with this super cute demon girl and had a great time. Afterwards, we went back to my place and took all our clothes off and stared into each other's eyes for 14 hours, just like you said. Now everything is terrible. Turns out that when a demon and a ghost lock eyes for 14 hours, they are developing a psychic connection. So now all day I'm trying to focus in class. Okay, but that's not true. But I'm trying to troll people on the internet. And the bitches' thoughts keep popping in my head like, oh, I'm hungry. I need to pee. It's too cold in here. I need to pee. Hello. The whole point of being dead is not to have to think about all that stupid body stuff. And now I have to think about it all day. Oh, here she goes again. Which sandwich should I have for lunch? Tuna or leopard seal? I don't care. Thanks for nothing, Max. I hope one day you have to live with a demon in your head that's constantly thinking about picking.
I'm dying.
Diego, if you keep abusing that bra button, I will take it away.
Oh man, you don't have to. You don't hope that at all. But after what you've done to Polly, you probably deserve it. You lose one charm and two fun.
Oy. So what do I do? I'm losing it.
I am so screwed.
Boldness. How can I boldness? I have creativity.
It's okay, Shadow. We're all having fun, and that's the most important thing
Let's
of
go
all.
with charm. The day an epic dodgeball match takes place. By the way, I love dodgeball. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit. Leading
Oh
to
my
the
God.
spectacular comeback, you're clearly a natural born leader. You gain +2 charm. After a fearsome battle, you find that you, Vera, and Scott are the sole survivor of a bloody and terrible dodgeball match. Oh my god, they look cute. Damn, are we the only ones alive? Shit,
Oh
I can't
my
afford to lose. I don't want
God.
that on my academic resume. No, not losing. Losing is like not a good thing.
Picked the wrong fucking thing.
Who's this? Oh my god. Don't worry, Scott. Losing is like winning, except it's losing. I'm not sure if I should feel worried or relieved. Worried, Scott. Losing is bad. A loser, Scott, is bad, Scott. I don't want to be a bad Scott. Then what we need is a fast way to turn this game around. Okay, there is no way to win this dodgeball match unless we completely change the rules of dodgeball as we know them. It's time to unleash your sick acting skills. Pretend you've caught a disease.
Are we gonna win by attrition?
Probably.
They are gonna win by cheating.
I like the idea of changing the rules.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, if we stop... Okay, you can't lose if the game is stopped due to a technicality. Like, if it rains in the middle of a field and you have to stop, that's not the same thing as losing.
I go with...
Oh!
I guess I will be alone on the prom. You swiftly flee to the International Ministry of Sports and start a complex legal process. After an absurd whirlwind of legal actions and bribery, you finally drastically changed the rules of dodgeball. You got back to high school ready to win the match, but you can't find anyone in the gym. Maybe this is because the whole process of changing the rules took you around 4 days. Look who's back. This is the treacherous scoundrel. Yeah, dude, not cool. We've outnumbered and you just ran away. You tried to explain your whole strategy to them, but as you explain it, you realize how dumb it sounds. Nice, so you're either a lying coward or just a complete idiot. What a relief. And why are you trying to change sports? Sports are nice. Sports didn't do anything to you. Leave sports alone.
Leave sports alone!
Let's go, Scott. If you stay here, I'll start feeling the urge to change the rules that prevents me from murdering a classmate. There is actually no rules like that. The two walk away looking at Vera's phone to see if she can or cannot murder you with the total impunity on school premise. You lose. Oh my god, I'm so bad.
Don't worry, okay? Oh,
Everybody's bad at this game.
Are we gonna do challenge or random? I don't know. The challenges are getting weirder and weirder, and I don't know how they work.
Shall we
Let's
just
go
do
random.
random?
Yes. Well, also, like, our stuff is, like, our answers look so different. I'm like, Tony Hawk?
Ian is number one. I am
I keep
second.
forgetting that.
I
have
am
to,
best potato. Okay, let's see here. I don't know what she needs smooching-wise. Okay. Covered in exotic silverware. Ooh, what's this one for? That's the forking spoon! It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
What the heck?
Oh, a woman after my own heart. I don't like touching things either. And that one? That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor, as is proper. You use a tuning fork for instruments, honey. What about this one? That's the dairy knife. It's for milk. What kind of milk is chunky? Are you talking about butter? Wow, do people ever invent new silverwares? All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take the genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety, right? Genius and subtlety are your middle names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. Hands, the salad harp. A harp for a salad? Hello, chocolate pudding. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Why has no one thought of this before? Because it's hard to eat a salad with a harp? Cretin, who's said anything about eating? Gross. Oh, I'm doing good. Good. Isn't that what silverware is for? Dude, eating is so gross. I wish I didn't have to kind of sleep. You might nap at some point. You know what? Get that nap in. Get some good rest.
You know how to solve world hunger, right?
Perish the thought! The true purpose of silverware is to give your hands something to do while you elegantly avoid your food. Okay, to solve world hunger, is to kill everybody that ever feels hungry ever, including everyone. So if there's no people, there is no world hunger.
No, the answer is infinite production by eating your own poo. Come on.
That's disgusting and absolutely not. And that is an awful thought, and I hate every bit about that. You are banned and canceled. Hashtag cancel Max.
I have the perfect emote for that. I literally have a
Alright,
cancel
actually,
emote.
did they finally... They didn't approve my new emote. I'm mad. I want my new emote approved. Twitch. And nothing is more elegant than playing a subtle lament on a harp while your serfs eat your salad for you. My serfs will finish my lunch for me. I'm off to have a harp commissioned. Miranda takes you harp shopping with her. It's a real bonding experience. Afterwards, you both ignore a salad together at a fancy restaurant.
Okay,
Heck yeah.
Okay. Let's give it a shot again. You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating what both of them? Wait, both of them? Oh, yum yum. I sure do love food, and eating look at this food go in me. Yes, this cafeteria Sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor profile. Finally, you'll notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table watching both women intently.
Nintendo?
Oh yeah, I know, you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. Oh my gosh. Is this not what eating
I
is?
like the voice
forget.
acting. Thank you.
While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives you a small bowl. Much obligated, friend, he says in a soft voice. You're these two fine ladies, your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. I knew it. Paying a student at a high school for a monster to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snack-headed one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfricker. Pay me to do a thing I was going to do anyway. But the translucent one has such passion. I don't even want the money. This is just freaking weird, and I love it. In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which will be the wiser choice on my part?
Polly, she's into that shit.
But
Vera's only doing it for the money.
But I didn't interact with Molly that much. I think I got a better chance with Vera. I go with Vera. Ooh, Bobby. The businessman strokes his chin and nods. You have a point, he says. Man of culture. The ghost only has the one mouth. Also, food seems to go right through her. This Gorgon meanwhile has countless mouths. Such a value. Value is right, Perro. 1,000 a cash up front and you pay for all my meals and you give me your pants. Why? Holy shit, he's doing it. He's getting naked.
Naked, do it.
Vera's able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancier dinner for you and her. It's a little creepy with watching the two of you, but you get over it. That's funny.
I actually had that quite recently. When
What?
someone was watching me eat. It was a very odd situation. Right.
So do you want to
the
try
dog.
to get the penguin mask?
I don't have enough money for it. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's $10. But it's also almost over, right? It's probably the...
Yeah, I got no other option. I gotta go see if it's even there. Too poor for this. Oh,
Maybe you can get
cruel.
something good from the present.
Wait, do I have to give them a present?
Who?
Please advice. Like whenever I'm taking somebody to a prom, do I have to do it? Do I have to?
No.
I don't think so.
Then why are you
I
guys
think,
getting presents?
It's basically a mystery box. You can get money. Ooh,
Ooh,
what the heck? Dude!
Very
That's a nice
conservative,
salad.
like, what the fuck?
I wish I could have a salad so I could ignore it, you know, with the fish girl. You know,
Look at
can you
you.
just imagine? Just, you know, she and I, a bowl
the
of
heck?
vegetables between us, and we're just completely ignoring it.
But
Oh my-
it's based on whoever can get to the particular area first.
For what?
So, I'm being advised to get the money first. So, like, once I pick an area, that's locked out for the other two of you.
I know.
Oh my god, you stats. 17, 16, 19, 50, 57. How the heck? Yeah, I think we don't get a date with the monsters today.
Well, I think it also depends on like how close you are.
I don't think that I get a
I
chance.
don't know. Hi, Dusty. You're big and
You know,
fat.
I
Bye,
think
Dusty.
I'm gonna get to the prom and have some delicious food.
Hey,
Are you gonna leave me like my fat cat?
Are you drugs because I want to do you all night long? You're beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh, how cute.
I mean, I've
Actually,
got
I
points
probably
out the
shouldn't help you
wazoo, so-
flirt with women, although like it's a no-brainer.
Ooh, beautiful, beautiful.
Hell yeah, I do. See, this is why have I changed her voice all of a sudden?
I think everyone just keeps changing her voice because no one can
It
can
is.
agree.
She sounds like Snugglepuss now. Exit stage left.
That's impressive. That's really impressive, actually. How do you do that?
I just do it. It's because I've got a freaky voice naturally, I suppose.
Oh, you can all change voices. I mean, I have the accent voice of a German English speaker who can barely speak English. My
Oh
broken
no, your English is actually really good, though.
Yeah, your English is fine. You see a banging bot on a ghost, so what do you say to her? You're like her butt. It shows you that at least looked through all my pictures. And if you like my butt in these jeans, you should see it out of these jeans. With that, Polly phases out of her jeans and literally disappears. Oh my god, I gotta see that ass.
Dude, relax. Use
I can only
stats.
hope that these nuclear stats are gonna, like, just help me win.
Oh
Again,
my
+2
gosh.
from and 1 charm.
Let's go. Okay, now I will use my Russian accent.
Duh.
The day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the
That's actually
battle,
pretty
you
good.
spot a fellow
Twitch
player.
hates me.
That
It's
seems
working?
utterly
Yeah.
discouraged. She thinks she is not worth anything at dodgeball and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her that many ways you think she's unique and wonderful while also defending the many pleasures in life.
I think Sigi might be a Russian spy. Yeah.
With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain one best friend. Sadly, she's not a part of this game, so that's beautiful friendship will take place off screen. Oh, that hurt. And +2 charm. Hey Ziggy, remember that one time at one party where you explained to me in great detail your brilliant secrets of the business world? Holy shit, you do not, and that doesn't sound like your area of expertise at all. You must have been pretty drunk. But it's Vera, so you smiled and nodded. Well, I will be attending a very fancy and important business event tonight, full of powerful people
It's finally working.
by exclusive invitation. And by exclusive invitation, I mean I'm going to use my Gorgon powers to turn the concierge into stone and then sneak in. I'd love to see you put other people's money where your mount is if you're not doing anything tonight. You were planning on reorganizing your collection of very rare mint condition Pokemon cards. You mean Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Sure. The popular trading card game
One
based
turn
on
left. Shadow.
the even more popular video games
I
Pocket Human.
froze.
Each card depicts a human being with a specific job and bio. But that can wait, so when the time rolls around for the fancy business dinner, you shove them in your pocket and roll out. Sigi, over here, glad you could make it. I've been raking in business cards, hand over a class so far. I met Gertrude
Gertrude.
Gorgonzola, the Diamond Tampon. Oh, and maybe I can use the tampon. The Diamond Tampon Tycoon and Reiki Bebop, the social media influencer rapper robot, and they both very excited to do business with me. How have you done so far? You do turn to your pockets and show where the evidence of your endeavors, which consist of the lobby card for the hotel the convention is in, and the only thing handed to you by a real businessman, a sticky note with the word no written on red Sharpie. Maybe I should have invited someone else, literally anyone else. No, it's okay. You still have an hour left of the event. It's time to pull out all the stops and choose an amazing tactic to get as many business cards as you can to prove to Vera what a valuable business asset and or prom date you are. Oh, okay. You may have no business and therefore no business cards to exchange, but you should have as hell have a Pokemon card trade. Those. Convince the business people you have a rare disease that can only be cured if you are giving 100 business cards. What is my charm? Honestly, I
clue.
think I can.
Trade those Pokemon cards. Trade those Pokemon cards.
think?
I'm
Trade
having to
those
restart
Pokemon
VTube
cards.
Studio because it decided to like freeze on me, and I'm like, I am frozen with a funny weird face that I can't do squat.
Oh no,
Okay.
you got frozen in sex face.
Ah ha ha, ahego.
Should we wait till you're ready?
Just give me a minute here.
Yeah. So I was thinking, right? I have
Okay.
pretty high stats and charm, and I think convince somebody would fit this very well. What do you guys
There we
think?
Okay, so what are my two options? Or what are the two options?
The one
Okay.
option is convince the business people you have a rare disease that can only be cured if you are given 100 business cards. The second is you may have no business, therefore no business cards to exchange, but you sure as hell have Pokemon cards, trade those. And I was thinking maybe picking the convince the business people because I have 7 in charms. That's pretty high stats, I suppose. I'm not that smart, so I don't think the
know.
Pokemon cards is
I
an
don't
option
know.
for me.
That's kind of hard because it's like all you have on hand are Pokemon cards, though. But,
Okay, let's give it a shot. Oh,
Ah!
baby.
What did I tell you? Always bet on black, baby.
Quick as a flash, you put all your dope collection of Pokemon cards until you find the perfect pocket human for the event. Regina Schmidt, queen of the networking. She is the owner of a plethora of businesses as well as one of the 7 guardians of the stock market. It is incredibly rare and gives wherever possess it plus 7 at networking. I wish I had this. Which makes it super valuable. Suddenly you're being surrounded by businessmen, each trusting his card at you in a veritable orgy of potential business collaborations. Within minutes, you have so many business cards that you also need to be a tentacle monster in order to hold all of them. Damn, Ziggy, you really know how to clean up, don't you? I think you have a business card from just about everyone here. Just then, two businessmen rush towards you so fast, cards extended that they smash into each other and are both knocked out. I stand correct. Vera stops down and collects the business cards from the unconscious man. You hand her the stack of cards you've pursued, and the two of you link arms and walk away. Oh my god, that's cute. You toss the Regina Schmidt card over your shoulder without even looking to see who may catch it. You no longer care about this fate. You have everything you ever needed. A bunch of business cards, plus to boldness and one smarts, and the affection, or at the very least, the tolerance of a good woman. Let's go!
It's your go. It's the final turn.
My
Yeah.
turn. Okay. All right. What am I? Boldness, creativity, charm, fun. I guess I could probably just. Doom, 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 doom. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't suck. New dance move. Apparently, it's called the groovy mousaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the groovy musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps and join the groovy musaka all together. It's a party to remember, too fun, and I'll tell my grandkids someday. Nice. Okay, and not doodling pictures of Damien in my notebook. Okay, he's coming this way. Okay, so here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful F doors? F doors. What?
What the heck?
In fact, I actually think you're kind of rad. Oh, thank you. I've been meaning to get a new tattoo since nothing is as rad as intentionally sticking needles into yourself to create a permanent image on your skin forever. And yet I thought maybe we could get matching tattoos if I can come up with something rad for them. Ah, okay. OMG, it's a chance for once to convince them how awesome you are. Don't mess it up, okay? Baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all, which is a sea cucumber.
Oh yeah, sea cucumber.
I think that this. There we go. That's the most metal thing I've ever heard. I made a good choice with you. Hi, Dusty. Why are you under the...
Achievement unlocked. True to yourself. I didn't do anything.
That was me. 'Tis I. Yeah.
Do we get
Yeah, but why did I get it?
maybe
come
it's
I didn't
because
get it?
we are playing online collectible stuff?
Maybe? Maybe pentagrams that are pentagrams could be made of pentagrams that are also pentagrams. Ah! Why did you bite my feet? Stinky.
Maybe he's a little bit angry.
He's always angry. What are you talking about? He literally came in, crawled under my desk, and then bit my feet. Do not
Pay
bite me
attention to
again.
me,
Ah!
human.
Stop biting me! Stop it! You came in
This
here.
cat has such gremlin energy. I love him.
He is a gremlin. Absolute gremlin. Pentagram, pentagram, pentagrams are also ex-convicts. These will be the raddest tattoos ever. Okay, let's go get them right now. Bodies forever. What? Nice. Matching tattoos.
You've
Rad is
been
coolest.
bombed. Random Shadow, are you okay?
What are you talking about?
Random Shadow just said they've been bombed. Everyone gets it if one gets it in the same... Oh, everyone gets it. Okay.
What?
Who do you ask for prom?
Who am I asking to prom? Polly, obviously. Yes.
Vera? Hey, they're a pretty cute couple, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Had me worried there. Okay, that apparently someone farted in his vicinity.
Okay,
Oh, okay. So he got crop dusted.
Yeah.
because I was like, oh my goodness, is he alright?
I was like, is he from like Ukraine?
I was like, oof. You finally pluck up the courage to ask your beloved to go on the monster prom with you. Well, not a chance in the world, darling. Oh, fuck you. You're boredom on a stick. You'll bore me to death. And then what would I be? A meta ghost? Pass. See ya.
Oof.
Failing at Monster Prom broke the essential process of growing up in your life. You became fixated on it, and you never became a functional adult. Now you're just an old person that sits at parks and talks to strangers about the time you almost got a date to the Monster Prom.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
Nice.
this game knows how to cut deep.
F in the chat, boys. F in the
In
chat.
the chat.
It is
Yeah.
as weird and as sad as it sounds.
You got this, Sigi.
You finally picked up your courage and asked your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. You're asking me to go to the prom with you? Sorry, I'm focusing on my career.
Oof.
My career is not dating losers like you. Yeah, thank you. Bye, loser. Yeah. Very kind of you.
Are we
Yeah,
all
yeah,
just gonna
yeah.
get rejected?
You were so ashamed by your failure that after a prom you photo edited Garfield into all of your prom pics as if it was your prom date. Oh my god.
Actually, at least Garfield's cool.
Yeah, Garfield the orange cartoon cat, not your brightest idea. Anyway, even with your photo editing skills, you still couldn't photo edit the sadness out of your face. Sad.
Sad. My turn. Wish me luck. You finally pluck up your courage to ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Are you asking me to go with you to prom? It is exactly as the ancient prophecy foretold. You see, 2 centuries ago, a seer predicted that one day the Mer Kingdom would be shaken by a valiant monster who would ask a Mer princess to prom, and they would engage in a very nice evening together. It wasn't the most useful or relevant of her prophecies, if you think about it, but I don't care. You're the date fate has had prepared for me for centuries. So let's let fate lead us into a magical night. Prom night was a night to remember, baby! And
What
it
the
definitely
heck?
will be remembered since Miranda bought a jester, a bard, and a scribe to document everything. Probably centuries from now, Mer people will still sing songs about your magical prom date together. You even shared a beautiful kiss, and what you didn't know at the time was that some weeks later, an entire Mer village would be destroyed to build a statue depicting it. Because your love is more valuable than the life of many, like, literally.
Jesus. Maybe another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys. As soon as the game ends, the credits gonna roll out, and the song that is played is copyright. What's called?
Okay.
So be careful about it. If
How
you
do
upload,
I... Okay, how do I pause it? Like, what do I do?
you probably can just mute the game in your OBS or something like that. Because
Okay,
Okay.
I
Are
will,
you
but like no
using-
one else can hear y'all but me, so it'll be funny, I guess.
yeah,
Oh,
but we can actually also skip it. I wanna just warn you because
how do we skip it then?
I think I could just hit escape
yeah,
as soon
because
as possible.
it's copyright issues with the songs. So
Okay.
Those 2 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be, except for the other 2 games in which we are sequels to. And you know what? Like always does life happen, and it was wonderful. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? No one cares about Polly. She's a callous whore.
Are you mad that I managed to get a date?
Yes, I'm mad.
I'm happy actually. So you can actually skip it with escape, right? Oh my goodness.
Okay, there we go. No copyright.
No copyright! We did it!
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh my god, this was fun.
That was the real prize.
Is the fact that we got to skip the copyright infringement along the way. Dusty, how long
Yeah.
are you gonna stay under my desk and bite my feet?
Oh.
Hey, I got new gallery photos.
Nice.
Oh.
Well, that was really fun, guys. That was
Yeah,
really
it was.
fun.
Thank you
Fun
for inviting me.
you. We
Of
got to
course,
kiss
same.
a fish woman.
Yeah, you jealous.
Yes. Damn it.
Sounds to me like you should tried harder.
Max, like I told you before, EM has a dark side, and this dark side got the date, and we just messed up, right?
No, it's not a dark side. It's called like listening
guys
in,
win
and like
always.
choosing like key points of the conversation that they are like that she was like interested in. And so like I knew that she's interested in like fancy things and forks and having things done for her. So it kind of basically kind of catered to her specifically. So
I mean,
it's not a dark side, it's just listening skills.
I don't have both of it, so it was fun. I liked it.
Yay.
Thank you for inviting me, guys.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you for
cool. We always
coming, and
love
thank you
having
for
you here.
inviting me too.
Ah, of course. Well, thank you for joining me. It's been,
course.
I've wanted to collab with you, Yamako, for so long. And
Oh,
Sigi,
thank you.
you were there too.
No. Siggy is
I
a
take it.
cool robot.
Ouch. I like you too, Max. I like
no,
you
I
too.
kid. I love Sigi. We're going to be
Mhm.
playing Dead by Daylight next soon enough. Like
Yep.
in a week or two, I think.
Yes.
Uh,
Do you
but yeah.
have Dead by Daylight by any
I
chance?
do not. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I apologize.
Yeah.
You sound so downtrodden there.
Yeah.
It's fine. Well, it's not. It's not something I'm also like that interested in. I do have Don't Starve Together.
Oh, that's also fun.
I have never tried Don't Starve.
I
But I-
have it, but I don't played it that much actually.
Oh, okay. I just have like the base stuff since I bought it like a long time ago.
It was also I remember I got it from Humble Bumble.
Really?
There was
Okay.
the collection,
'Cause-
and I
Yeah.
got a bunch of games from that.
Okay.
But yeah, now that we've played Monster Prom, perhaps we could play Monster Camp next as well. Smooch on some new monsters.
Do you
Yeah.
think we get the date? I don't think so. We're so bad at this.
It's not about the getting smooch. It's about trying. That's
We
the
need to,
thing.
you know what? Before we do the collab next, we need to go on YouTube and listen to those alpha male grind set thingies, those podcasts. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
those-
like the people who are like, I'm an alpha male, and that means you don't do this, this, and this.
yeah.
And a lot of them are just basically extremely sexist towards like women, and then like also men that they deem weaker than themselves. And I think that people like that are actually the absolute worst, and they're extremely insecure in their own like masculinity, because most people, a true man does not have to like prove anything to anyone. They just exist and they enjoy their life no matter what
Yeah.
they do.
That's a good
But that's
point.
just me.
Sorry, Random Shadow. I think we're gonna call it quits here because we've been streaming for about 3.5 hours now. We've just finished one game.
Yep.
But you are welcome to hit us up if you want to join my Discord. For next time, perhaps you could join us then.
Yeah. We can also do like a crab game thing.
Ooh, that
Crab
sounds fun.
game?
I keep hearing about Crab Game by various
It's
people. And I'm like,
Well, it's free.
Steam version of what's this series called?
Squid Game?
Squid Game,
Squid Game.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm down for it. I've never
Yeah.
tried it.
It's completely free to play and download, so it's actually quite
Okay.
fun.
Okay, I'm down for it.
Yeah,
They're
you
already
can get
here
it on
Discord,
Steam.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can have like I think up to 60 players, I think.
What?
Yes, I think a lot of the Robo tubers have mentioned playing Squid Crap at some point.
Yeah, I need to see if I can get into like my cuz I do have Minecraft, but it's attached to my Microsoft account, but I think I should be able to play it. Cuz
Yeah,
I didn't buy it
actually,
on Steam. Yeah, go ahead.
If you play Minecraft, you need to have attached it to your what's it called, Microsoft account,
Oh, okay. Well, yes, it's
because
already
they
attached.
merged the both servers.
Ah, yeah, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that.
But I don't know if we can do it. But Max and I, we played actually the first couple collabs that we both had was in Core Keeper.
Yes.
And
Keeper?
if you are interested, we can arrange something and we can play again together in core keeper.
Okay.
It's like Terraria, Minecraft, and Binding of Isaac combination.
Okay, well, we can definitely see. I'll have to kind of like look into that. I do also have Among Us, if that helps.
Among Us always
Among
fun.
Us.
Among Us.
I'm just trying to see like all the multiple like games I have because I mostly have like single player games. I have Gary's mod from my brother's library, along with Tabletop Simulator.
Let's take a look. You don't like FPSs, do you? Because I was going to suggest Deep Rock Galactic.
I'm not a big fan of FPSs. I prefer things where it's like we work together. I don't know. I'm just not into shooters. It's just not something I've always ever been interested in.
What about?
No, that's cool. It's
What
your thing.
7 days? Okay, yeah, that's a shooter.
I don't have 70 Days to Die. I do have No Man's Sky, if that helps.
No Man's Sky.
I do not.
Wait, I have a better idea. I have you as a friend, alright? I can compare your games to mine and see what we both have.
Okay, that probably would help. I don't know if you can see my entire library because I have my library, my brother's library, and then my roommate's library. All on the same computer. Oh, I didn't realize I had Terraria.
Oh yeah, Terraria is fine.
I don't know if
I've never
Terraria
actually
is.
finished it.
I don't know if that's like a multiplayer game though.
Terraria is a multiplayer game.
Terraria is?
Yet it is. You can create a server and play together.
Oh, okay.
You got.
Also, if you see anything weird, it's probably not mine.
I mean,
It's
Animal
probably my older
Royale.
brother's.
You have Super Animal Royale. That's something we can play.
Okay.
It's free on Steam. It's like a Battle Royale but with animals.
Oh yeah, I remember downloading it for somebody, but I just never got a chance to play it.
Yeah. Oh, you got a Mori. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can find something.
Probably so.
We can also play Team Fortress.
I think I might be able to play Team Fortress. I have never... Okay, so like my older brother played it, not me, but I could probably learn how to play it, I guess.
I've actually never played it.
I don't know if this is your thing, either of you. Have either of you played Warframe?
Yes,
No.
I did.
What's Warframe?
It is a kind of a looter shooter, but you don't have to actually do any shooting. There are like other options for it. But it's a game where you play as a robot in the far future, and it's very customizable, very story driven, but also lots of I don't know. It's kind of difficult to describe Warframe. Also, Sigi, I notice you have friends thing. I need to add you to my friends list on it then. I haven't logged in months. So.
What? So, if you wanna, so Warframe is like.
It's free. I should also specify.
Yeah, it's free. It's like sci-fi ninjas in space fighting bad guys. It's an online game, and it's actually pretty fun. But it's a little bit on the grindy side if you wanna progress. So.
I think they have been. I think recently they've said that they are trying to like move it a little bit less away from the constant grinding, so it's a little easier to get things.
All right, I'll look under like co-op, like what Steam has under co-op. I just don't, cause it's growing up though. It's that like most of the time I was not really allowed to be on the internet. So like if I did get a game, it would have to be like single player only, or if it is co-op, the only person I had was my sibling, like my older brother. And that's it. I do have like a Nintendo Switch, so like I can do Mario Kart, Mario Party.
Have you tried? You might actually like this one in general, yeah, just because I've been playing it a lot recently. Tower of Fantasy.
Tower of Fantasy?
Yeah, it's basically Genshin Impact, but with science fiction instead.
I try really hard to not do anything that's gacha related. That's why I've been staying away from like Genshin Impact, because I
Yeah.
will waste money on it. And if you have like ADHD, you tend to get
Yeah.
addicted to certain things very fast. And so if I am
Yeah.
gonna get addicted, I don't want to have it to where I'm spending more money on top of that.
Yeah, I know that there has been like some actual studies into them to show that they affect people with ADHD and autism specifically more, and that the games are actually might or might not be being targeted specifically for that type of person, because people who are susceptible to certain forms of marketing might actually be susceptible to those forms of marketing, and it's definitely
Yeah.
not a scummy tactic being created by these companies to exploit the
Yeah, well, what about
neurodivergent.
Jackbox? We can do Jackbox.
Ooh, Jackbox is always fun. Jackbox.
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay, I'm gonna end my stream now just because I realized we've been talking for about 15 minutes about what
okay.
games we will play. But yeah, where can people find you guys?
Yeah, you start.
Oh, okay. Like, you guys can find me on Twitter at Heba Yamiko. You can also find me at Twitch. I do have a VOD channel that I'm currently working on YouTube. I'm trying to get all the VODs caught up because I fell behind.
Same here.
So I'm kind of sort of doing like, trying to do like 2 VODs a day on the YouTube channel so we can finally get caught up. So yeah. But yeah. What about you guys?
I'm on YouTube. You can find me just the Zigibot. I do mainly Let's Plays, classical Let's Plays. Yeah, and on Twitter I'm also the Zigibot.
Great. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Shadow, for the follow and for giving me all the advice, even though it turned out to be all in vain. Despite all your hard work, I managed to copy it all up. I will be back with a schedule probably tomorrow, and then I think we'll probably be like painting some more of the Orc tank, which I've been totally haven't been working on in like just random spots. It's definitely not going to be like way more painted when you see it next. It's totally the same you saw it as before. But thank you everyone for watching. If you're watching this on the VODs, thanks for watching. Thank you once again to Yamiko and Sigi for coming and playing with smelly old me.
You may be smelly, but you're not stinky like Dusty. Dusty takes number 1 stinky prize. And he's still there under my desk. I have to like sit and crisscross applesauce on my chair to avoid the nibbles.
Nipples?
Nom nom. Yeah, the little nom noms. He wants to like nibble, Nibble.
Oh, I thought you said
Little nim 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 nims. Little nom noms.
Nim nims.
Nim nims.
And on that note, thanks again everyone for watching. I've been Max the Mysterious Andrew X. You can watch me once again at some point in the future. Say goodbye, Sigi and Yam.
Bye bye.
All right. Thank you so much for coming. Have a good day, night, whatever time it is. I hope you guys have a good one, and don't forget to be kind to each other, okay? Bye, guys.
Yo. Ciao.
Bye.